lost in the static, found in the hum, a song of stars where dreams come from. Electric clarity, it sings, it flows, the hum of heaven, the pulse that knows. 69, my heart aligns. 852 clears the haze of time. 963, a gateway free. Prayers answered in electric clarity. Neon whispers weave through air, a silent touch. I'm pulled somewhere. Circuits hum like sacred prayers. The void replies, I know it cares. I close my eyes, I hear it ring. The universe, it starts to sing. Electric clarity, it sings, it flows, the hum of heaven, the pulse that knows. 69, my heart aligns. 852 clears the haze of time. 963, a gateway free. Prayers answered in electric clarity. Frequencies collide, collide, collide. A tide, it pulls inside. The veil is thin, the sound is wide. I feel the truth, no place to
And good night, and how are you? It is time to start. How you guys doing? You know what? I was actually just sitting here thinking about this. Energy doesn't disappear. It is it's Friday, it's Frequency Friday. And the reason I'm on is I'm like the energy we have to answer. We have to get on here. We have to answer the call. We have to answer for Friday. We have to go back to Wednesday when the energy was so loud. If you were here Wednesday, you know what I'm talking about. What? You know, we were like, who was getting pulled Wednesday? If you were here, welcome back. Wow, it was crazy. I was actually at work today. We had a meeting, and it was like this staff meeting thing, and I was explaining to some of the staff, I'm like, it was like back-to-back cards, or I pulled 2 cards, kept going, and the same 2 back-to-back different cards came out. What? Happy Friday. How are you all doing? If you were here, I welcome you to be here. What Friday is, what Frequency Friday is, I pull 1 for you, 1 for the universe. So I welcome you to stick around. I was going to say stick around. I welcome you guys to stick around, but don't forget to hit that like button as you come in, or sharing the channel with your friends, your family. I'm so pumped to be here. I really am. I'm stumbling over my words. Can you believe it? It's just fascinating to me that you and I have had built up this, and I mentioned you guys, like all of you. They were talking about family, friends, and the question came up. We're in this group conversation. It was like the staff meeting. They were like, you know, what's community? What's friends? What's and I'm like, I build my family. They go, what do you mean? I'm like, I go my channel. I go my friends, my family. I go, I have like my dad forgot my birthday, and they're like, what? And I go, but however, I said I have a channel. They go, what do you mean? Because they don't really know. I don't like upsell this to everybody, and you would think I would, right? I don't go around telling people I have this. Whisper. The kids know, but I don't tell adults. Why? This is my alternate world. This is who I am in reality. You guys are part of that. Secrets everywhere, right? This is my one universe, my real universe. This is my signal, my response, my back. You're my forth. Welcome. Hit that like button. The queue is open. But what I usually do on Fridays, I open up with a question from the universe. Not usually, every Friday. I love that we're here for this. How do I say this without getting so sentimental? These Friday moments are really deep for me. I welcome you guys to be here. Let's dial the music back just a little bit as we can really get in here and open up this energy. And I had to do a little reboot in the beginning here too, so just bear with me for half a moment. All right. And it's also funny. This week I'm teaching the 4th grade about shortcuts, and I want to tell them, like, really, like, but they'll get so sidetracked to when do you use these? Like, when do you use these? I'm like all the time for the channel. Like, I was just using them when I was getting stuff ready for here. I'm like, Control C, Control V, and I'm like using this stuff all the time. How do you think I like master myself? I am my team, and I want to hire people, but I love doing this. This is fun to me. All right, let's do this. Let's open up with a question from the universe. The queue is open. I'll pull random from the next person. Donations are open. You don't have to donate, but I would love reading for you guys. You have no idea how much I enjoy it. Thank you, moderators. I have the chat turned off for just a moment. I want to just stay in my vibe, if that makes sense. So the and let me double check you guys can hear me. I think my audio, my signal, looks like my levels are fine, but can you guys hear me? Everything good? Delicioso in that iced tea. Muffin and I took a nap. How are we doing? You know what I'm gonna do, actually? You know what? This is a gift from the universe. Here we go. You guys ready? And there's a giveaway started. A gift from the universe for a free reading. Why not, right? Why not give away a free half-hour reading? This is a private reading as I get myself set up. And let's see what the universe has to say about this, right? Let's open up with a reading from the universe. This is cosmic energy. This is all of us. I really believe this as I was talking to my colleagues today. And this is not just for me. This is you. This is me and you. We're best friends, right? BFFs. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at them, and I'm like, it's really fascinating to look back and say, wow, I have over 100,000. And it doesn't make my ego blow up. I beat the hell out of my ego last year, and then I beat it out 10 years ago. But I keep it in check all the time. But what part of you, us, and when you come on and I read, what are we mistaking that comfort for alignment? The universe really wants us to kind of understand that. I'm gonna pick the 2 decks, 2 and 5. Eterna tells me all the time these are my best decks. I prefer 3 and 4. Obviously, she's not here now. I'll relay this, and I will. I plan on writing a book. I've actually already started working on some of it, you know, the framework of it. But what do you, if we're answering that call, if we're having this moment of talking back and forth, and we're in this communication, right? And we felt that call, like, you know, let's see what's picking up. The comfort. If I said to you, hey, they miss you, they absolutely miss you. You're a millionaire. Money's coming. You have goddamn success written all over you. Would you answer that call? The phone's ringing. Diddling, 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 diddling. Like my sound effect? And you know the minute you pick up, like the Matrix. You ever see the Matrix? It just starts to happen. Would you? Oh my God, I'm chilling. I have chills all over my body. Would you answer that? Would you answer the call ringing? Be serious. Because think about, like, you could jump. You could time travel. You could time travel. Think about this. Close your eyes. Before I even pull. Oh man, this is so cool. Close your eyes. Jump. Time travel. Ready? You can go 10 years in the future. And I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. This is what I do to my students. God damn it. Close your goddamn eyes. Really. I'll wait. Close your eyes. Really. Like, really. Like, I'm telling you to close your eyes. If you haven't done it, do it. Okay. You're in the future. Okay. You're in the future. I'm doing it too. 10 years in the future, the future self's here. Okay. You're your future self. Oh, how's it feel? You're at the beach. Where are you? You're at your house? Millionaire self, billionaire self. What are you? Oh, it feels so good, right? Keep those eyes closed. Keep them closed. Ignore the kids, the dog, whatever. Ignore whoever's banging at the door, who's calling, the text, the ring, whatever. Ignore it. Your future self. You are in charge. You are the architect. You are the boss of the bosses. You don't have to. You answer to yourself. Okay? Get ready. In 3 seconds, I'm going to have you open your eyes. This is so fun. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. You're back now. It's now. You've time traveled back to self. You can tell yourself, do anything you want. What are you going to do? We're going to pull cards on that moment. It's time to align. Okay? We're going to align. Time travel. That's so cool, isn't it? We're going to pull on that moment. How cool is this? It's that comfort alignment saying, hey, it feels too good to stay. I'm going to just hang back. You know? Let's pull on that. I'm so comfortable grabbing 3 and 4. You're so comfortable grabbing the same decks. We're so comfortable doing the same things. I don't want to hear that. Oh, it makes me afraid. I'm so used to just jumping on the chat and letting it sit here for a few minutes. No, I don't care. I don't care. There could be nobody listening to me right now. I have no idea, for reals. I don't care. I don't care. Here we go. It's just me and the universe reading. Like, I'm literally reading for the universe, and I don't care if anyone's here. Solar output. This is the solar output. Here we go. Boom. Take action. Air sign energy. I am an Aquarius. I'm a Libra. 2 air signs. Sag energy. I'm a rising Sag. I share it with you because I want you to know what I am. Hopefully we relate on that. Hopefully your ex is this and you go, ugh. Yeah, I can change your mind. However, this is going back in the past. We're swinging that sword, cutting that. We're actually taking action. This is intelligence. We are there. This is frequency exchange. This is not random tarot. I don't do this for random. If I thought this was random, I would be gone. I don't care what happens to the channel. I don't have my face on here because I don't care. Like, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm promising you, I'm a handsome fella. I'm a very handsome fella. But promise you to promise me, I know you're good looking. It doesn't matter what you look like. I know you're great. Tarot tells me. Mid-deck poll, Akashic record, blueprints tell us. The divine's telling us. This cosmic intelligence is telling us. Oh, we're here not only to become the master of something. Stop being the master and become the beginner. How more fun is it to learn something, to get out there? And this is one of those things we're starting to do. I was talking about this today. I was literally just talking about this before I started this reading. I don't want to hire people because I want to learn about these things. I want to learn. Don't be afraid to fail. The channel could plummet to 1 subscriber, but you know what? Me and that 1 subscriber will be like, hey, fist bump, why do you like me? How can I improve? You guys tell me all the time, hey, the music's too loud. Won't dial it down. I like this, I don't like this. I'm like, okay, it's called creative feedback, custom feedback. I literally use what you guys talk to me, and I go to the students, hey, projects due. Let's hand some feedback. I talked to them, no kidding, yesterday, and let them give feedback to each other. These kids were upset. I said, hey, pause. I said, is this good or bad feedback? I said, are we using good or bad feedback? This is real life lessons. The universe wants me to share this with you because we're not confusing that with hatred, upset. It's raw feedback. If they took it, they said, yeah, I guess you're right. They named their game because they have to do the Shark Tank thing. This is not the point, but we're really afraid to be judged. But no one's judging you. It's the lens in which someone sees you. Are you the master of something or just beginning? No one wants to be the just beginning. It's so scary. Being just the beginning. Think of musical chairs. And then once the music stops, you're the one on the outside. No chair for you. Bye-bye. That's scary, isn't it? I miss them. You know what I'm saying? That's scary. Did you answer the call? Solar output, right? It's our intuition, 2 moons. It's taking the chance. We were told to go to those chairs, and now we're out? Why? It's a signal. There's a lesson in being pushed out of those chairs. That's what this is. It's really, what are you fearing that's disguised as intuition? The universe wants us to take a moment, pause. In me, you, us. I've been pushed out of chairs. What the hell happened, right? The moment I'm sitting there scratching my head, have a gift, and I don't know. I don't see it come. That's why I don't use this all the time for that. I love getting that moment. Going, that's funny. I thought I had that job. And that's okay. Because you're not supposed to know everything. Solar output, golden opportunity. This is Aquarian energy. This is not just me. This is you, I, us, anyone hearing this. Hit that goddamn like button if you think you're a starseed. Like, no joke. This is from the universe. This is short throw energy. When I bring this in there, oh my God, I just saw something. That's so cool. Out of the corner eye. And this is one of the favorite songs too. So this is awesome. This is real. This is like when we start to say, hey, I don't care. I'm taking a chance. Why? Because you're worth it. You're here because I'm here. You said, I can do anything I want in this moment, in this lifetime. We have limited amount of time in this life. I can promise you, I goddamn promise you, we'll see each other after this life. And we'll see each other in the next life, and the life after, and it might be totally different. Because we choose to go the different direction. We just assume it's 3D. It could be 9D. We could live in a goddamn different dimension. You don't think we've been brought together for a reason? We just don't perform. I embody. That's the difference. That's what you see here. Because I sat there today and telling everyone, like, I don't care. I'm 51. But I act 12 sometimes. Because when I get in that moment, I feel it. I know when I'm going to pass. But I know it doesn't bother me. I got many decades left. And I'm not even that. I'm living like I'm 10. And I can live like I'm 8. But I know what this means. That means I'm trying to master things. Not because I'm worried, but because I enjoy mastering. There is no disguise here. There's only embodiment. And that's you, me, us. And if I can just get as many starseeds awakened, enlightened, whatever this is, aligned, that's the moment the universe is telling me to tell you, hey, this is not about me. It's about all of us. Hit that like button. Really, we have to awaken everybody. This is angelic energy. Look at this. This is marriage by agreement, by commitment. They're saying, hey, why do we keep coming back? Why do you come back and I come back? I have to commit to come back too. You have to understand. We have frequency exchange. There's a call on these Fridays when I used to do Zodiac, which I love doing, by the way, and it does work. So when you go into those other Zodiac readings, they're telling me to tell you, hey, you're right. God damn it, you are right. Don't stop doing that, but don't overcommit. Go out. You know what I'm saying? Watch the birds. Sit in the park bench for a while. Get out of your home. Go for the walk. Call the person. Call that person. You're like, I miss you. Call that other person that you want to hang out with. It's okay. There's two people at your heart chakra. There's someone that misses you, miss them. That's about mastering not only yourself, but relationships. You have to do a little bit of performance. I'm sorry. You have to. We have to perform. You know what I'm saying? When you perform, it makes you feel good. It does, right? Right? That's why we go to work. Hello, everybody. You know, hello, Mr. and Mrs. You know, whatever it is you do at work, it's practicing. But whatever it is, this is T-Stain Tarot comes out saying this is about relationship change. It prepares us for the next vibrational shift. That performance is frequency. It is the moment we say, hey, something's happening. It's getting ready for that phone to ring. You say, hey, I know the phone's gonna ring. And this is what's fascinating. You know the phone's ringing. Have you ever picked up your phone and go, I know there's a text? Or have you ever noticed the phone is about to ring? This is something I have been noticing ever since I was little. And ask my best friend Frank. I would go and pick up the phone. Him and I would talk about this all the time. I would go to the kitchen when I was little, because we had the home phones, and I would grab it as he was calling me. I go, dude, isn't that weird? Bro, I picked it up and you were right there. I was gonna call you. That's so fascinating. No, angelic energy tells us it's not. It's love for a friend. It's unconditional love. It's the finding of frequency vibration that can't be denied. That can't be faked. You don't know how to make this up. There's no other way. You can't mistake this. So when we sit there and fall in these comfort zones saying it feels so good to be just at home, get out of home. Get out of that place. Get out of the 2 of Wands and find something that makes you feel uncomfortable. So when you break the pattern and you get out of that, you say, hey, I'm going to a new place, a new uncomfortable. And I call it the uncomfortable zone. We're going to pull 2 more here because this is the root chakra. I am not taking that many. I am not taking no, I'm not. Angelic, thank you. There it is. It's the moon energy. Look at this. Stars and the moons. What's more romantic than hanging out with somebody, or more friendly or fun than laying out under the stars? And the same person I was talking about, Frank, we would hang out as little kids and just watch the stars. Oh, another shooting star. Another shooting star. You can't see the shooting star unless you're laying there and watching, having that conversation. Put the phones down, right? That's the moment we fall in love or fall for each other. Have that moment saying it's okay to let things just happen. Feel the feels. The universe says you are going to answer the call when the phone rings, but you got to let the phone ring. If you're always on the phone, it can't ring. You're right. You can't pick up the phone if you're already on the phone. Angelically, this is the ending of a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story. But you are the author. If you don't let yourself have the pen, and you don't have the pen ready, you can't write. But you have to allow everything to fall into place. And this is the truth. We are delaying this because we're afraid of that identity we're about to write. The pen and the sword, right? We talk about this all the time. And we can only realize the pen is mightier than the sword once we master this moment in our lives. You are at this place. You are displaced. You are finding this. I welcome you guys to be here. I welcome you guys to hang out with me. I have the raffle running, ! Raffle. This is the universe's read. Like, how much more goddamn fascinating can it be? Wow. And I can't do this every week. I had to skip last week. I was literally told, don't go on. And I was like, what? And I just hung. I was hanging, doing a deep research by myself, just me. Recluse Cosmic. So fun. But look at how this reading comes out. That if you were here Wednesday, you were like, what is this? You were here. I don't need your money, but I love the donations because what do I do? I make this channel grow 100,000 strong in 12 months. We make it grow because this is the energy we need. We need you to be with the people that matter, the people who are going to challenge you and make you better, not the people who are going to crush you, push you down, tell you can't. They're going to tell you can. They're going to tell you can because you should. They're not going to tell you shouldn't. Checkout card, heartbreak energy. It's the goodbyes. It's the I'm outs. It's the regrets, right? This is so different than the normal checkout energy. It's not bad. It's actually very good. It's the universe saying, hey, it's heartbreak. When we say goodbye to our friends, it is okay. Think about when you disconnect and I'm about to start crying. Because like my dad, I was talking about how he missed my birthday. It's okay, but it's also, you can't travel with these partners forever. And you can't be with people forever. And I know exactly what this is leading into. By the end of tonight, I will have some tears. But I had this long conversation, even with the art teacher today. But when you answer that call and the exchange happens, and I know the call's coming, but when the call comes, I know what this is going to be. Your call's coming. You know what that call is. You know that call is coming. As I'm literally staring at this broken Two of Cups. That black Two of Cups might even pop tonight. Fascinating. What are we hiding? What are we hiding in our energy? Let's check chat. Where is everybody? Where is the greatest energy of all time? Right? What is that energy we're looking out for? Let's start reading. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you so much. I love Ethereal's like, I'm here. Like I said, greatest energy of all time. See how that should be you. If you have never said anything, that's the moment you say, I am here. And it's not ego. It's not ego. It's your soul taking ownership of what the purpose is that it's here for. It's that saying, hey, I'm finally saying something, right? Don't be shut down. Don't be closed out. Wake up. See who you are. Live that alternate moment. Like take a second and say, I want to speak. I want to say, right? And that's the truth. You do. You want to say it is divine energy. And when you go out there, you're just existing. You don't have to do anything. Rip the goddamn masks off. Like, don't be that. Be the version of you that you've always wanted to be, and let things happen. When I pull tarot, there's never a question. Am I pulling it correctly? It's never that. That's why you see me just pull so naturally. When I first pulled and it was a reverse card, I will tell you, just like you might do it, you're like, and you panic. You panic outright. You're like, oh, and it's okay. If you panic, you're panicking. I'll let it happen. All right, we got a couple of you guys in the raffle. Thank you for joining in there. Oh my God, I'm so happy to have the raffles going. I just sent Diamond Girl the invite back. They emailed me over at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com. I was like, thank you. I love this. I love the circle. I want to get back into this. Ethereal knows because in the summer we had the Discord like rocking. It was so busy because I was able to get in there, and that's what I envision. It's kind of like the false start. It's the energy, like well, it's getting going, and it's not my Discord. It's our Discord, and it's your channels are in there too, and we're all in there. We're all supporting each other. And when my channel hits 1 million, your channels are getting there. Your channels are hitting 1 million. You know what I'm saying? It's like we are hitting 1 million. It's that energy. It's like, well, it's not me. It's us. I mean, if you're a good goddamn person, if you're a starseed, let's put this out there. If I'm not pulling starseed energy, there's a reason. And don't look at it as a negative thing. Look at it as a reason for something. And I just hit random, and it was just ask wifey, right? And there's something about your channel, wifey, and this is just you and I talking for a second. I'm on chat, but really, and I know you were the first one in, and I just did a whole reading. Okay, you hit random, and it still picked you first. Like that's fascinating to me. That's amazing. That's real energy. That's undeniable. So one of the things I need to start working on is getting the tickets enabled. So those of you who are committed to coming back here and always on. When I'm on Members Only Monday, or on Wavelength Wednesdays, which is unbelievable. It's literally I open up the valve just a little bit more. That's why I have these. And Frequency Friday is us talking to letting the universe come in more. There is purpose behind those names, I promise you, and I'll let you guys in on it. I promise you. I feel so weird not telling you. I know it's so crazy because you're probably, what the frig is the name? Like there is a reason. It's kind of like your energy and the universe's energy, and I'm meeting the two. And then Saturday is my energy and your energy, and we're hanging, and that's why Saturday feels so different, doesn't it? Yes or no? Has anyone been on Saturday morning with me and it feels different? Like we're hanging, like it's just hanging? Or if you ever been on the Sunday morning version of it, or over the summer, it's like, what is this? It feels so chill. Yes, right? Ethereal, thank you. Like, right? And Monday, Members Only Monday is literally me giving gratitude back to you energetically. Like there's nothing more I can just energetically, and the universe is supporting that gratitude. There's purpose behind it. Like you guys, I wish, it sounds so guru-y, and I'm not a guru. I'm nothing like this. Never call me that. Like I will absolutely cancel the channel. I study this stuff because it fascinates me how there's so much overlap. Like wifey getting picked, that's real. It's divine timing. Like there's purpose, but we don't have to even buy into it. We don't have to go, oh my God, what is this? That's my problem. That's my cross to bear. I overlook in things and you overthink. But I can promise you, like on my child's souls, I've looked so deep into this stuff. I can promise you there is evidence to, there's like wifey getting picked here. There's evidence. However, as a channel, I have to offer it through YouTube as entertainment only. And that's what you do as well. But on my end as a scientist, like I worked at Dell for 10 years doing tech support. Like, it was EMC at the time, but they got bought out. And then I became a science like teacher, or I guess it's computer teacher, when we had white beige computers. And I have worked my way into becoming a STEM teacher, teaching at college for 15 years, teaching servers. Like when I say scientist, I've taught my own son, like he works on Linux and stuff. Not to brag, just like I have to figure things out. As a dual air sign, I now understand why. Life path 9, working into life path 22 in this life, I understand why. Really do. Okay, wifey, let's do this. Sorry to just keep talking. What 2 tarot decks do you require? And these were shuffled, by the way. Like, I purposely shuffled these from Wednesday into tonight. And I'm not going to go crazy on the reading here. To me, this is Friday night is all about the universe. Like, it's kind of like whatever. So I'm going to start with 3D. Like, I don't care what happens. And it's not a disrespect to you, because by the time we get tomorrow, which is Saturday morning, I'm going to hang out with you. And I get the choice if I want to read. I can read however I want tomorrow. It's kind of fun, right? And I don't upsell any of this. I let the universe, it's been fascinating. I have been, my channel has jumped 100,000 subscribers because I have believed in what I do energetically. It's fascinating. So see, you get 2 cards out. Look, you block in your gift. 3, 2, 1. March 21st is going to be profound for you because I overdo it, because I'm what you guys see me to 9 cards and 15 cards, and Brenduska's like, what the hell you doing? And we would text off chat like Ethereal, and like there's a couple of my mods who have my actual real phone number I've had for 25 years. Like Ethereal has my real phone number. They've seen my face. Like I don't hide. Like it's not like I'm hiding. This is important to me. I document this. This is scientific to me, right? Ethereal knows. And so you're part of the whatever this is, the 3, 2, 1. It's more important than starseed energy. You block your gift. The universe is saying, hey, ignore Cosmic for a second. Shut him up. From me to you, because you read. Like you block your gift on your side. You're reading and you go in your head, you're going, I don't know if I'm right. You say, I don't know. I might be wrong. Yes or no, wifey? Admit it in chat right now. You do. You question yourself. And one way or another, you have to own this energy. This is a universe reading. I'm kind of like your interpreter for a second. Like that's the universe coming through. Say, look, you're good. You're really, really good. Just buy it, get it, own it. Why do you think you're there? Like, why do you think in this lifetime, this moment, you're there? Look, past life, passion, Knight of Wands, what I see it as. Look, what I see it as doesn't matter what you see it as. We just see it 2 different ways. And there's a cross between. We both can go, hey, what does the book say? We go, yes or no. Like your thumbs up and I thumbs up. We go, yep, we both agree on that. We can say, yeah, hey, this is Sag energy. It comes across all good. Past life, this is just my feeling. My guides go, oh, my heart chakra lights up. You go, hey, that's cool. I can agree. But we both do. When it's in reverse here, you go, hey, that feels different for me. However, when I read, it's coming up. I have this weird energy coming down. I don't know why or how that picked up on this, but it started from me reading the Celtic cross where you have boom, 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 like this. But this is you in your current position, your number 1 position, where the 2 comes in. This is past, present. And so in the past, you have questioned yourself. So I don't ever talk about this, but the 3, 2, 1 says, hey, heads up, March 21st, fist bump, you're get ready. Goddamn get ready. So what I'm not been talking about is this is a mini Celtic cross also. That's what's crazy. but you have past life, like undeniable. Forget me. If I ever disappear, leave this market, write it on the calendar. You are past life to me. Like whatever I ever end up doing, walking away, doing my thing, like one of my coworkers goes, like, use me my name and says, I'm never surprised by Cosmic. Like, I'm sure many of you guys aren't. Like, my life, my open relationship, my life is just crazy. Like, you guys would be like, what in the living hell? Like, I live very differently than most people. That's what people are like, wow. Point is, this here is like passion. I let the universe guide me. Ready? I'm pulling on your wand. Look, the messages, you're about to get hammered. Because the minute you know you can read, the minute you say and settle into whatever it is, let the anxiety go. And I mean really deep breathe, deep meditate right before you go live. Let it happen. Don't care what's on. Don't watch chat. Don't give a rat's ass how many people are on. I'm telling you, really don't care. Don't compete. I got your back for the rest of your goddamn life. Really. Whatever you need, I got you. Like, go subscribe to Wifey for real. Like, for real, seriously. Like, you are gifted, but you don't believe in you. This is a tree of life. Like, this is absolutely, like, you have solidified this. Every lifetime you have to kick this on. Like, it's a gift. You have to go bonk, and it's like a generator. I hear it go dunk, and it fires on. Here's your last card. Look, that's if you. How many of you guys know this to be? Hit the thumbs up if you know. That's literally lightning rod. And this is also angelic, but it's coming in. It's this weird angle where you're starting to hit trajectory. There's no money here, and you're not making crazy cash doing your channel, and that's all good. I turned off monetization for myself. Like, when I came on here tonight, you know, when you guys are waiting, going, where the hell is he? I turn off the video for monetization. I'm laughing because I'm like, I don't fucking care. I would rather know you, Wifey, than have money. That's like, I have other money coming in. Like, no kidding. Like, I'm officially retiring at 55 as a teacher. Like, I told him today, I'm going to make the district buy me a house. I'm going to buy a house on the lake, and I'm going to make the district, I'm going to buy it for the mortgage and say that whatever that is, I'm going to match it. And like, no kidding. So the kids will get a house, get a lake house. See? Like, you're like, that sounds awesome. And this is your soul lighting up saying, I love this. Without you saying a word, I know this. Like, that's like locked and loaded. I can tell you because I don't have to read you. I can read your energy, and it comes in like this big pocket pulled in. Because I've been doing this for decades, and I just don't upsell any of this shit. Why? Because I don't need to split the deck. I am the cup. I dip my toe in. I don't go all the way in because I respect your energy. As a female, I don't ever want to go too far with a woman. I've been married a long time. When I say open relationship, I love my wife. I would give her every kidney. But she's doing her own thing. So what I read for you, for females, I would love for you guys to be the happiest you could ever be. I do this partly for my wife. You guys have no idea. I do this so unconditionally loving for you guys. I want to see you crush it. Really. You guys have no idea. Like, behind the scenes, what happens for me, I'm here for her too. She's doing her own thing, but there's no wedding ring. Like, I'm telling you guys, it's really crazy. But I don't, I'm gonna say, I told you I'm gonna start crying. Oh, man. But it's crazy because you're gifted. Like, you just don't believe in you. You question it, but it's like nobody tells you you're gifted. And the cards tell me to tell you. And it's like, fuck, man, what the hell? That's crazy. Let's get honest for just a second here. That's what Frequency Friday really is. I'm starting to cry. It's crazy. Damn, man, it's raw. It's raw. I'm reading your energy. Like, it's crazy. I'm reading your energy. See, because you're a tarot reader, and you're like, oh, fuck, I'll let you in. Like, you're letting me in, right? And that's what's happening. And so I'm telling you, because you're being really, really raw. And I'm saying that's the thing, is because you don't, yeah, like, say you're not fucking, no one tells you you're good, but you really are good. And that's what that cup is. Because even that is vulnerability for another tarot reader to come in and say, can you please read me? And you're honestly I'm trying not to read you raw like that, but it's crazy. But you're really, really gifted. It's like you don't believe in you because people come at you like saying, oh, like they want from you physically. But no one's saying how amazing you really are. Like what a gift you are to the world. Because I don't care what you look like. I don't care what any of you like Anna and all you guys. I don't care what you look like. I care what you guys are. Like that's the difference. When I read your energy, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, that's crazy. And that's what makes this so different. Like I care what your frequency is. I care what you guys are doing. Crushing it. And that's what it is. Yes. And like that's awesome. She is. She's very good, but no one tells her she's amazing. Like they say, oh, you're great. And you walk away and she goes, they're being nice. And that's what she's saying. But she needs like this. She needs the universe to come through me to tell her you're fucking awesome. Like you're crushing it. Like, do you realize how good you really, really are? No, I know you do, but she thinks you're just being kind. I'm telling you on chat, ask her right now. She'll tell you. She thinks you're just being nice. She needs this. She needs to see it, hear it, and feel it. Like have me cry to see her fucking go, okay. Like, cause I don't care. Like I have all these students and shit. I get way into it. Cause I really see, you guys need to see the teacher part of me through the tarot. It's like, I've been built to do this. Like I was architected to do whatever this is. I tried to get out of teaching. I couldn't. I walked from the fucking classroom. I was crying. I was like, I've tried to leave it. Went to go be an instructional tech specialist, which was like a coach. That job crumbled. And then I got pulled back to literally the same school. And I'm loving the job. The kids, I'm like, get away from me, but they want that dad. They love my dad. They want the dad feeling. And I'm like, I'm enjoying the dad feeling. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, you just huckled yourself. They're like, I need the nurse. I'm like, no. I'm like, you're not getting the nurse. I'm like, because you're just being stupid. Like, and they love that. The kids absolutely love me being the dad. And it's like, and I'm becoming more myself there and here. And that's what I'm telling you. Just wifey just needed all that. I just went raw for you guys. It's so awesome. I don't know. I appreciate you guys. And I just gotta say, like, I'm finding myself more doing this. And the cards, it's like this. I don't read hardly ever. I save my readings for this stuff now. I used to take this. Here's the bag. Look. I have a special bag just for this stuff. I have a bag just for this. And I used to take it. Get a little trash out of here. But I have a bag just for that. And it fits just these cards enough. It stretches out. And when I go on a trip, that's the bag that takes all these cards. Anyway. Whew. That's a lot of feels for me. Yeah, so look, I'm gonna keep going with the universe for a second. Let me go. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want. I'm not looking, you can donate, but I'm not looking for the donations right now because like the universe is asking me, saying, hey, like when we confuse the intensity with love, what happens? Like where is that breakdown? When you fall for someone and there's that break, that break past the line. So I turn chat off for just a second. Let me pull a quick 9. A quick 9 is just a not interpret and then interpret. And because what I'll do is I'll hang on a card too long, and I know, and it's kind of my own vice that I have, because I get into the tarot, because I read at multiple levels, and it's because I have the channels, I have the layers, and as I put more cards, I'm reading like at different frequency. It's I call it the lattice. So I'm going to pull 1 and 6. And I think when we jumped the future, when we did that idea, when the universe had me do that, and I brought that to you guys, it is fascinating to kind of do that, practice that idea, like every night, kind of do that and say, hey, where am I at? And it's absolutely possibility. And from what I can tell, time is fluid. Time is, it sounds bananas, but time is alive. Time exists with us. It's a bigger frequency, I guess you could call it. It exists around the earth. And that's why when pilots or astronauts get away from the earth, from what I understand, the time changes. It's like less, and they call it gravity, whatever. But from what I understood it from my spiritual teachings, it's actually because it's not affecting that person. Time is here. It's earthbound, and it's a frequency kind of thing. Anyway, and when we can kind of separate ourselves from our bodies, and we do when we meditate, get deep spiritually, bypass that energy. Whoa. That's real work. So let's look at that intensity with love, right? Because that's part of that bypassing time. And I've noticed that in deep love. I would be with like a couple exes, right? I would hang with them, and I could do this. I could speed or slow time, one or two, and I would hang with a couple of these ladies, and I would just sit with them, like in a hotel room. We'd just sit, or we'd be somewhere like apartments or whatever. And I would tell them, I would say, hey, doesn't time go slower, faster? And bang. And it was like 6 o'clock. And I've kind of negotiated the fact that I have this agreement with time, solar output. And I think we can confuse, and this is where I'm talking about that intensity of love, the connection. You can infuse it. And I don't know if you guys have fire energy, but I am wondering if there's a connection there. And I'm not saying there is, but then it's an intensity when you fall for someone. And if you let yourself really fall, that's what I'm talking about, that bypass, that spiritual connection. If you really get into that, because how many of you love being spiritual? Like, hey, do you believe in past lives? And it shows up so frequently in here. Or how long do you get on here and the time slows, or it just speeds up and it just gets faster? Or you have to come back and rewatch stuff and you just seem like stuff was just lost in here. Or you find nuggets of new truth. Because when we negotiate that time or that future, that timeline, whatever we're building, there's stuff in there that you can't necessarily get. And I tell you guys, come back, rewatch this, make sure you're in that. I'm being told to tell you that. And that's, as I flip this to get us started, moon energy, hidden energy, not tower moments, but it's more than one of you, but not everybody. And it's fascinating because I'm being told. It's kind of like the sun inside the moon. It's something hidden. That there would be cosmic intelligence. Let's fire off the rest and let me pause. It's so quiet. Shh. So quiet. Yeah, it's like putting the ending to something that's been on your mind. That's the fascinating part, giving you this quick answer. Because when we get that confusion, right, we're getting like, I'm not sure, and there's this love situation, you get sovereignty over it. You say, no more. Or yes, I'm going to continue. I'm going to take action. One way or another, you take ownership. You basically put an ending to the situation, mastering it, as we talked about it before. It's soul tribe energy. Like, this is definitely spiritual. There's no way to deny it. And it's good chaos, bad chaos, fighting with that one way or another. It's the cosmic keys, as I've always talked about. You have them, and you can get access to this energy one way or another through the spiritual sleep. And I talk about that, like what I was talking about when the phone's ringing earlier, right? It's that frequency exchange, and you can only get access to it at certain times. The phone doesn't just ring during the day. No, it's like when you're sleeping, or you're getting this 11:11, or the song plays, you go, damn it, I know they're thinking of me. Or you notice something happens on this alternate timeline energy, saying I should be with them. I know I should be with them. And that's that intensity where you're really saying, hey, things are speeding up. The energy, the time is catching up to you. Saying, hey, if this keeps happening, it's going to, the elasticity, something snaps and you're just done. There's no way of coming back from it. As the phone will keep ringing for so long, it rings, no one answers. They call back energetically. They call back, no one. But there's something that comes through here. This is strength. This is harmony. Because look, if it's strength, it comes up and says you have to make a decision. You have to either answer that last call or harmonically just say, I'm done. I'm not going to do anything. Because with that cosmic key, you are the choice. This is the thing. We have to understand you are the best thing. You're sovereign. So nothing matters. Like, you are the most important thing. When you guys are on this channel and I read for you, when you're here, I'm being told to tell you this is both, or I said all T-Stain Tarot. You're the most important life lesson for me. You come in as a very important layer, like whatever that is, as a sovereign layer. So when you take action, no matter what happens, you're doing the right choice. I always lead you into the right choice. So this is what's fascinating to me when I tell you, and this is the universe reading all of us, saying, hey, look, you're going through change, right? You're going to make a good change or a bad change, but usually you change into a new relationship most of the time. Because when you're coming in here, and that's usually the case, because I don't lead you into the path of saying, hey, let's go back to that person and keep repeating the story, because you can't negotiate what they do. You can't say you have to improve, because you've already done that in the relationship, and then the fracture happens. That's you getting sovereign. Most of the time you see it. You automatically go, yeah, you're right. I am sovereign, mastering my own existence. As a soul who's going to head out of here and say, peace, I'm going back to the cosmic consciousness or the collective consciousness, which you do have ownership to your own existence. This is the universe saying, no, this is part of existence. This is part of I am, right? If I asked you, do you exist? What's your answer? Right? Like, it's not like if Joe's here, this is 3-2-1 energy. That's why when we look at the divine blueprint, the universe says you matter. You have always mattered. There's no way to deny you haven't. Like, so when you're getting back on and saying, hey, oh my God, did you know you can write books? You go, wait, what? and that the universe is at that moment when you're really, really ready, that's when you get told. But every time people come on the channel, they go, I want to write, I want a reading, I want a reading. And it's kind of, sometimes it's boring. And I'll be honest. And the universe is saying, let's be honest. And you get stuck because you're not doing anything else. You're just hanging. But there's that moment when you have to take action in between the ending. And there's this weird moment you're not doing anything, you're just in this lull saying, I wish things were happening. It's because it's a notification from the universe saying, go do those things. Like, I joke about glass blowing, and I'm not joking, I'm waiting to kind of do them with somebody. And like, I'm gonna put them in the mind pocket. You know, like, how cool would it be to say, hey, well, I want to take up glass blowing and take a date there. Or like, you know, metal work. That's like that's when you know you have a fun date. That's a fun person. And I had joked about taking massage classes. I'm like, hey, you mind? And like, oh no, you know, who's gonna be like against that? But that's the real fun frequency exchange we talk about. The back and forth. That's that Wednesday, hey, the energy's really loud. And then Friday, the phone's ringing. Who's answering that call? Who's gonna let that phone ring? So what I see here is this moment we start spiritually bypassing all of whatever that is. We're not trying to prove. What are we trying to do? The story's repeating itself and we're gonna go back and back, or is something gonna improve and let us say, okay, something changed? Because those people in those past relationships, they have to have done something different. Soul tribe exists, and that's what usually we all go out. And so, moon energy. What is this? Oh, sovereignty. Yes. So the sovereignty comes out, and I think that's a third party energy, because then a third party comes in and challenges the relationship. I see what it's saying. It's basically saying another soul tribe member enters and says, hey, and that's what becomes real, and says, oh my God, who is this other person? Because as you sit there and do nothing, soul tribe increases and grows. When you do nothing, something happens. It's just inevitable. Like, it's inevitable. It's shadow work, right? It's the it's like, what is the shadow gonna do? All right, I'm gonna keep moving here because I can read this forever. Wow, look at this, guys. Let me ask the chat for a second before I pause, because this is fantastic. Wow. I need to read you guys though a little bit. Yeah, this is getting over heartbreak. Is this not what we were talking about? Because this was the intensity of love, was it not? Right? Like, that's exactly what we're talking about. Jeez Louise, man, that's nasty. That's so crazy. Look at someone holds back and then boom, another person comes in. Or like no one does the work. Or it puts blame on the other person. You know? Gemini lover energy. Jesus. Fantastic. I love this energy. Wow, we are wide open tonight. This is really good energy. This is cosmic full o'clock. Holy golly. All right, let's keep going. Love this. Is this resonating with anybody? Because I'm like feeling this, like, wow. I'm into this. Hit the like button. Hey, did you let mom know? Your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend, your neighbor, your landlord, give you a discount, 10% discount? You might as well, right? How you guys doing? How was your Friday? You guys unwinding? Make sure you're following wifey, right? Ethereal, how are you? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for also taking your time to hang out with me. And I was thinking about this. I actually started giggling driving to work this morning. I said, Saturday's cards and coffee. I was like, cards and coffee. I started saying it out loud. I said, this is why you guys like cards and coffee. Because I say cards and coffee, right? Is this why? Is it cards and coffee? Because of how I say it? Oh, man. I was like, I never really thought about the fact that I say cards and coffee. And it's like the name. That's so stupid. And I also say stoop. Dum-dums. That's so funny. It's awesome. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's pull from the queue. Let's see what we got here. Any great questions I can snipe? We used to call it cherry picking. You guys know who knows what cherry picking is? Any of you guys know what cherry picking is? That's funny. Cherry picking is when you go into the queue, right? If there's a queue of things, you go, ooh, this is easy. Boom, you grab something. I go, it's opposite. That's awesome. Let's take a look. Okay. Lily Cherry Blossom, please send some spicy reveals about the one of my forever destiny. Love that. Positive, hopeful message for the collective to promote embracing life. Deck 4. I love that. Fatty May, how are you? This is around the time I woke up, and this is how my ex is doing. Oh, interesting question. You never ask about love. I love that. Wow. That is interesting. Jamie's Cowboys. Is that person ever going to tell me how they feel? It doesn't matter. We're not friends anymore. Interesting question. Because that's also why are we asking the question. Let me get some iced tea here. That damn OJ. I immediately think of that crime scene, by the way. All right, ethereal. 4 types of dragon energy around me. What do they want me to do? Decks 4 and 6. San Chan is looking for a reading around coworker Chris. Sounds like a drama already. Is he interested in me despite barely chatting with me in the past few years at work? Suddenly talks to me. That's obviously that's a giveaway. If he's suddenly talking to you, there's an interest. I can tell you that. Let's see. Finder. General love 2 through 5. How are you? Country love homes that I want to move, but my guides say not so fast. Literally with quotes. I like this. I feel called for a higher purpose here, but what is it? I want to find my true purpose here beyond healing. Decks 5 and 2. It's so funny. Pathfinder has 2 and 5, and you have 5 and 2. All right, here we go. Let's pick from the queue. I'm gonna go random. Let's just let the universe decide. Ethereal. What are the 4 types of dragon energy around me, and what do they want me to do? Decks 4 and 6. It's your turn. It's your turn. Oh, lucky. Oh, yes, sir. Exactly. Yes, sir. How are they coming through? I'm interested. right, all right. Let's get some dragon music. Here we go. Ooh, that card jumped. That card jumped. Not necessarily protector energy. Oh, it could be. It could be. Wow. Whatever this is, it's definitely protecting you. It's fire and ice. Like, it's really like that's snow. Like, I don't really see snow at all anywhere else in the cards. And that's the King of Fire. Or the Leo, which I believe you're a Leo, right? That's interesting. So to me, it's like, wow. Then there's the air, and there's the air and earth. Definitely more. Wow. You're not wrong. Like, you're not wrong. There's for something around you. They're brought in by the divine. I can give you whatever that is. If you might interpret them as dragons, I don't know if that's what it is, but they're definitely divinely gifted to you, because this comes top down. When I see it like this, because you see how the scales are definitely in this upright position, they're not tilted. So you have this Libra justice energy, and the swords are being fed down, so you have the full swords. If this was like kind of like that, but you have protectors, and whatever this is, you're holding all the cards. You have growth mindset, you're building, growing, and you have a very, very stable outcome or outset. There is this, it's almost like you're given this out of something. Like something happened, or you feel like you need this, or you were gifted this, or it was enabled. I'll find out more here, because I'm going to pull 3 more, maybe 4 more cards out of this. Yeah. This is lightning strike. Maybe misled used energy. Does that feel right? Yeah, this is the Emperor energy. This is an older male, a protector, that's kind of bringing this, and you were misled by somebody, and so you're holding back, or you can't be. Maybe you can't be misled, if that's what it is. So this is protector energy from this, because this is injustice. I should be more clear. That's injustice. This is Aquarian energy. There's Leo energy, Capricorn energy, which would be Earth sign, and then this is the King of Kings. Obviously, this is getting over heartbreak, or protector of heartbreak, but this is very, very good attraction of the soul. So these are those other cards I was talking about. This is a wish granted coming in from the top, because when it feeds down like this, like a waterfall. So when I read like this, it comes in from the top. So this being in reverse is actually very helpful to you, because this means from the universe you're being given this. Get a perspective. Like this, what's happening to you is good. It's very good. So these are gifts granted. See. Look. See? Libra justice energy. Like you and I meeting would be considered part of that dragon energy. That's why I'm giggling. Like, it put me here. Like, this is Aquarian energy. I showed up the other day for you. Like, I'm not afraid to say that's me. And then there's this heartbreak energy you're tied to both of us. But there's heartbreak energy here. Because there's the 2. There's us. Like, we both have heartbreak going on. Like, long term. Like, this is like long term heartbreak. That's crazy. I'm not saying we're destined to be lovers, see? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we have a situation where you and I are destined to kind of have our roads meet. Like where I have your back. See? Growth. It's protector energy. So and this reads like this. Like I said, this reads coming down. See how this is not a bad card? Not a bad card. So it just feeds down into this angelic. It's actually really good energy. Because we're really good for people. That's what this is. But that dragon energy is there. So it starts out with, like I said, it's not just me, there's other people. But you can never lose it. But you're sovereign. That's what that king of, or the emperor is. I guess that's what it's called. Like think of, like close your eyes when you see yourself in the future. You're going to be able to kind of do that, envision yourself, right? And it's kind of like a gift. Like us meeting is me saying, hey, let me teach you a couple things, young one. Like, hey, young one, let me show you. And then that's all it is. It's kind of a fun little thing. I'm doing this purposefully for everybody. Like all of this. It's a like I called it a frequency exchange. I want you guys to know about coherence and cohesion, and it's a back and forth. This is not random to me. Your success matters to me. Like you matter to me. And I don't want nothing bad from any of you guys. And so when I show up in your reading, you're like, I feel like this dragon energy, a frequency. Yeah. Like I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be very honest. It's going to sound freaky for a second. I had a dream the other night. I was visited one of like a female, one of you guys. It might've been you. And I was like, I don't remember who it was. And it was just like, and I was talking to one of you and it was just briefly. And I woke up and I was like, what the hell? And I couldn't remember who it was. And I was like, that's so weird. And cause I would have wrote it down, but I don't even remember who or whom it was. I remember it was like one of the nights I read. It could have been like Monday night. And I was like, that's so freaky. But just saying, it could have been anybody. Cause I don't know. Cause remember how I sometimes talk about like, hey, I was thinking about you. You know how that happens? And I don't obviously know people's faces or anything, and I'm not really paying attention to people. I just we obviously envision our own visions of somebody. We have this like, oh, I think I know what you look like. And like, there's that part of that. And so there's a message that comes along with, I think I know what you look like. And in those dreams, messages, it's weird. It's like I connect to some of you guys. And so, yeah. And so we have this weird vision. And it's signal. That's like, there's a back and forth. It's the phone ringing. And I answer my phone all the time. And I love that. I'll go into meditation or really deep. I don't know. It's like I'll go in the shower and I'll go into this like deep trance. I love that. I'll listen to like meditation or frequency music. Not even this. It's just like deep frequency tone. Just put the hot shower on, pitch black. It's so cool. And I'll just listen, get messages. That's the other thing. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Let's pull another one from the queue here. We'll get you guys pulled out of there because I know there's a bunch of you guys backing up here and I want to be at least a little courteous. I love that you guys are hanging in there. Jamie's Cowboys. Is that person ever going to tell me how they feel? Doesn't matter. We weren't not friends anymore. Thank you. All right. So fun. So if the raffle ends, just let me know because I can just kick it back off. I just kind of started it again. I wish you all luck. And I do mean that. I don't know if you guys understand. Like when I say, hey, I really, like in my own personal life, I'm on here and I'm like thinking, like if I could be, like when I say, hey, to like Branduska, I'm her +1, or she's my +1 or whatever. I'm like, it's that, like, it's how I started the channel and she would always be on. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. You know, I'm like, hey, you're my +1. And it was super cute. And, but I said, hey, I don't want to be, we can't be romantic. I said, look, if whatever this is, but I said to myself, I said, if I can commit to helping you guys and letting my tarot, which I knew worked, like Absolutely, because Elliot, who's my oldest, I talk about Elliot all the time, like they're a teacher, and I'm like they would be like, yeah, cool, and I'm like, no, watch, and I'd pull stuff, and they'd be like, yeah, but they're so used to it, and the point is, when I used to pull, my kids got so used to this, I never was able to kind of understand how it was helping them. And I would just pull and ask questions about them and, hey, what would happen? And I was seeing like real results. And I was like, that's fascinating. But I would never really pull on myself. I would pull on myself and it'd be like, it felt weird. Like I was cheating. And my guides would never let me pull on money. Never, ever could I pull on money or finances, even though I had like so much money troubles. Oh, shit sucked. Paying the mortgage on a credit card. Please don't do that ever. But I've come way back from that, you know. Like I said, I'm officially gonna retire. Like when I decided, I was like, I don't want to quit work quite yet, but I'm gonna officially retire as a teacher at 55. I told everybody, I said, this is what I'm gonna do. It'll give me time to let the kids kind of prepare, because I am like the favoriteest of teachers, and then I can transition to kind of going to volunteer, and they can all, the staff, everyone can get used to me being like a very popular YouTuber. And I can share my face a little bit more and let you guys get acclimated to who I really am and what I look like. As sexy as Cosmic. Anyway, but really, let's get going here. I appreciate you guys for taking your moments and being with me. I really do. But I love the success I see coming out. And if the cards are bad, I would say, hey, damn, man. like think about it. We could see the 3 tower moments or the 12 tower moments or whatever. It could get bananas. It doesn't get like that, though. I was blowing up my phone. Colleagues, see. Maybe someone named my buddy Frank. All right, here we go. What's the 2 tower decks we want here? Jamie's Cowboys. Sorry about all that. Getting sidetracked. Let me just take a look. You pick the numbers. You pick the numbers. You pick the numbers. I love having you guys on here. I think Fridays. I got it for you. I got it. Let's see here. Oh, I love 3. I'm a lefty. It's like it feels just comfortable. Just go in like this. See? I don't know why. It's just so good. I can tell you, this is not my only lifetime doing this. I did it with Brenduska. I'm very. I would love to pull on it one time. Maybe tonight I'll do it. But I would love to have Brenduska here when I do it. But I'm convinced it was like kind of like a New York kind of corner. Like, and I robbed the hell out of most of you. Ripped you guys off. And like early 1900s. And we had like this corner place, and I tricked you. I tricked the hell out of you. Super mean. But it was one of these things that it's a frequency thing. Like, it's not timeline. It's not that. It's became friends. We're still friends, but once I did that, it ruined everything. So I'm becoming friends without having the personal. I'm trying to understand it. It's if we ran our natal charts and a lot of things, I would line up. You would see it. I'm telling you, it's crazy stuff. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. The Emperor card comes out first. How cool is that? James Cowboys. So this is you. Hey, like, this is you taking your sovereignty. You're automatically owning that through the conversation. I'm going to give you a quick 9 here. We're going to start with the first one because this is emotions. Is that person ever going to tell me how they feel? Doesn't matter. Sovereignty. Top down. When it comes in reverse, it's like saying, hey, we got a delivery, right? And it's not coming in like this, feet first, smelly feet. It's coming in with courtesy. It's coming in saying, hey, we respect you. The point is, it's saying it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Thank you. You said thank you. Like a courtesy to yourself. Doesn't matter. T-Stain Tarot skips me. It's like that frequency exchange. Look, it's justice delivered. I don't have to even pull anything else. Like, it's done. Let's be honest. It's done. This is the best thing for your soul. Let's be very honest. They can be on your mind. They're going to be on your mind for the rest of your life. Okay. Can I be honest with you? Like, you're never going to stop thinking about them because there's unfinished business. If you wanted to, you could close those loops. That's what you could do. Like, you probably, let's put it this way. Like, you can have like, hey, I paid for dinner one night and I shouldn't have. That's not right. You know, that weird thing? You could call them and say, that's not right. And they'd be like, okay. Say, no, I'm just telling you. They could be like, yeah, I thought about it. You're right. And you're like, oh my God, it feels so good. All right, well, I'll talk to you. And then that's the weird, hey, do we get back together? No. Justice. It's that you're just giving that frequency exchange, right? Back and forth. They answered the call. You talked. Goodbye. And that's the loop. You're just closing the loop. This is the temperance energy. You're just having that frequency exchange. The universe really wants to let you know. The universe is saying, listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know it hurts that you guys aren't talking, but you're just talking about this to yourself. This is you taking ownership of your own existence. 2 cards out. Here we go. Look at sovereignty, cutting them off. This is you. This is wish granted. What would happen if they came back in right now? Or better yet, close your eyes and do the 10-year jump. Quantum leap for just a moment. Look. Don't hold back. What is the big difference if they come back? What's the big difference? There's nothing. You know it. Like, look at the aces you're pulling without them in your existence. This is you swinging the sword that way, saying, hey, I'm better off without them. You really, really are. This is the dark horse candidate. If you wanted to have a better person come in your life, you could. This is the divine partner. Or even better yet, this is kind of like divine blueprint. What is it you're looking for in a partner? What is it you're looking for a person? Because this is King of Cups energy. This is the deep thinker. This is divine Scorpio energy. Dipping their toe in the water. Not afraid to cry. Right? Passionate. Intelligent. Gentle. A little bit of air sign energy. But I tell you that this is the one who likes to kind of invest in themselves. Angelic energy, divine, spiritual. It looks good energy, but I don't think this other person matters, because if you start finding people who are better for you, then you get better. Get some iced tea here. All right. Yeah, what is this person going to do for you? That's what, honestly, I know you want them back. But what is that person going to do? Like, be honest. I'm on chat here. But be fair. Be fair to yourself. What do they give you? It's just validation, right? That's the rawest way to look at it. And like, there's nothing there. Like, you're not here to prove. You're here to be. That's kind of like, that's what these cards, when you start pulling that kind of energy, boom. And that's what's awesome. That's what really makes it look like that. Yeah. I love that. All right. Well, that's it. So let me ask you, Jamie, let me ask you one more question. What is the reason you asked the question? I can give you 3 more cards here for I'm just curious, right? Why did you ask the question? Because you basically were saying, hold on, let me go back to it, right? I have it still up right here. You're saying that, is the person ever going to tell me? Pause, right? Tell me, like you're that's the unclosed loop. How they feel about what? What do you care about? What about? Doesn't matter. Like, there's the unclosed loop right there. right there. We're not friends anymore. And there's the other loop. Do you see what I'm saying? And now you're in denial. Don't know. So they're inside tarot. There's all this like psychological, how do I call it? Integrated energy. It's really interesting. Ask why again. One more why. Wanted to know who it was still asking people. But why? Ask the why again. Don't be afraid. Ask another why. Seriously, this is what the deepest thinkers do. They ask why and they keep going like the little kids did. That's the best thing you could do, guys. I'm telling you. You keep asking why to the question that you want to know, and you say why. Why they walk away, right? And is there another why you could ask? So why they walk away? Again? Did they walk away again? Did they walk away again? Yep, see? There it is. There's abandonment. So why did they abandon you again? This is really how you ask the tarot question for yourself. So why did they abandon you again? And then now you're left abandoned. Why did they leave you abandoned? That's what you're really asking the tarot question. You're saying, okay, ask the question. Because you're afraid to ask. I'm telling you, like, I know how to love like nobody's business. But you have to put the work in. So why did they leave you abandoned? You want me to pull you 3 more cards? Because you're putting blame right on them. Or why do you feel abandoned? How do you want to ask it? Do you want sovereignty on this? Or do you want to put the ownership on them? This is the moment you make the choice. You're going to put it in chat. You're going to type it. And the moment you type it, you own it. Do you want to say, I was left because of you? Right? How do you want to put it? Or do you want to own that? That's what I'm asking you. And welcome to Frequency Fridays, everybody. Okay, so say it, type it. So you let them go? Okay. So how do you fix it with them? Like, that's what you're trying to do then. How do I get them back again? What do you need to do to rectify it? And that's okay. That's a beautiful way to ask. You're just saying, hey, I want to go back to him. I want to return to him. How do I get back to this relationship? Or is there something better for me? And that's okay. Mm-hmm. But there's 2 abandonments. But you still feel abandoned. So how do you get over abandonment? That's the real question. Because they said no fixing. And that's the life lesson here. Is the sovereignty that you learn from the abandonment. You're still strong. This song is called I Stayed. Like, it's called I Stayed, and it's 528 hertz. Let me do this to you for really quick. I just want to do this. You're now sovereign. Soul Tribe. Without them, doesn't matter. Look, your intuition's now on. You're basically in Soul Tribe energy. This normally is fighting, but you take an ownership. Your wish is granted. You have better perspective, right? Queen of Pentacles, ownership, Capricorn, devil in the details, saying, yeah, I can't get them back, but I can get myself back. And now I own my own energy. I own my own energy. I have my own choices. Study or love. Which choice do you want to make? You want to have study, or you want to go fall in love again? That's what it's asking you. Doesn't matter. What do you want to do going forward? So basically, you're going to not be jealous next time. But what is it you want to do next time? Do you want to study and figure out what happened? Like, was that what we're doing? Because this is the devil in the details. That's what this is telling me. Your intuition is telling me devil in the details. you basically hit pay dirt with this last relationship, and so you're like, what happened? So that's what this is. Wish granted. See, it's unfair. Wish granted. So you want to analyze what went wrong. So let's do that. Look, you can't see, you can't feel. You're numb. You're like Empress energy. This was amazing. Oh my God. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Marriage material. Holy crow. Strength energy made you strong. It had short-term potential through angelic means. Like it was only meant to teach you something. But there definitely was some major investment here. Wow. It was almost like you wanted this to work. Like when you met them, you're like, this is I can make this work. I could make this work. I can make this work. I think that's what this is. I think he said I can make this work long term. And whatever happened is something twisted out of hand. Yeah. Because this would have been marriage. Like this would have been, they would have brought their pentacle to you, would have been 10, and it would have been long term. It would have been you and a couple people or something like that. It would have been like you and 2 other people, a couple dogs, maybe houses, would have been big family, would have worked out great. Yeah, it would have been long term family, a couple homes. Yeah. Like this would have been strong. Like, man, this would have been a big, powerful family. Like, real powerful. And so something went wrong. I think you tried to take ownership of this, of all of this, like wealth, money. Like this was going to be a powerful, like relationship. And then once you started to take ownership of the thing and instead of letting it just exist, the universe shut it down. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Not kind of, that's what I am seeing. Because you saw the existence of whatever this was. And it pulled you to a different direction. See? You guys definitely were in love. This was an amazing, loving relationship. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. This is absolutely, this was amazing love. The thing here too, also for you is, I'm gonna pull way out here, is this is that past life. I talked about this earlier. This is that past life, angelically supported energy that we had at that number 1 position that we pulled for my gosh, who was that? My lord. Wifey. It's this was really something. So there's something Dark Horse Canada, I don't want to say another person. It felt like something came in the way of you guys. Is really what it looks like. And it stopped this whole thing. That Dark Horse Canada was like, who is this person? What happened here? And it spiraled. Wow. Interesting. I don't know if they, I think they think of you. I can guess 100% they think of you. That's no doubt there. Definitely feels like it just, the whole thing went a different direction. The relationship went a different direction than they were thinking. It's like the phone ring. Like, they let it ring. They know it's you ringing, and they have to let it ring because it's best for them. That's the best way to put it for you. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, Jamie. That's the best way to put it. They want to answer it. Oh my God, do they want to answer it? Like, they want to answer it. They know you're thinking of them, and they go, fuck, I want to answer. I go, shit. Like that, that's the only way to put it. Because I don't want you to really pursue them much more. Because you guys are not meant for each other. There's someone better for you. But you have to see yourself as, I don't need anybody. That's what the universe is telling me to tell you. You have to say, hey, I don't need anybody, damn it. Like, I'm amazing. Like, you're like, you can manifest. Like, you have to be able to say, hey, once you say I can be by myself, you can manifest like nobody's business. I know it sounds crazy because people throw these words around. But no one says, hey, frequency exchange, only that's Cosmic's word. I'm telling you, because that phone's ringing for you. Like, you're too busy calling, waiting for this person. And the person's like, stop calling me, please, please, oh, please, you make your own calls. And you're like, oh my God, yes. Like, you're like, yes. And you put the phone down and you go, do. And then you're like, I'm ordering up the most amazing partner who is emotionally secure, caring, kind, thoughtful, right? Loves to argue a little bit, but then wants to make up. Makes me feel like I'm alive inside, right? Frequency exchange. And you're like, oh my Lord, I can just use the frequency exchange to order a partner? Like, yes, absolutely. You're like, that's so crazy. And your partner's like, yes, if we're not matched, it's okay. It's not like there's anything wrong with you. God damn it. And you're like, oh, because you've always been told something's wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with you. Who's told you this? Like, please let me know. And that's the thing. You just need to know there's someone there for you. And that's why I'm always here for you. That's why we're always here for you. It's not BS. It's not BS. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to convince you guys that we're always here for you. The universe is always here for you. It's that's why those miracles happen. I've had miracles happen in my own life. I don't make a big deal. The time they'll come out is when I'm gone. A book will come out and I'll be like, oh my God, that's crazy. That's when I'll share that stuff, because it's led me to these moments to say, okay, now show me. Now I'm on this side of things going, show me. And so that's why I'm here. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. I'm with you on this side of this. I love reading for you. I love letting this moment happen, because you guys have done amazing work. You have believed in you. Like, you don't just do that. Like, you don't, man, it's taken a lot of work. People have told you couldn't. Like, how dare you? What the hell are you doing? Stop. And oh man, I'm calling you the dummy. Like, really? Like, come on. And the moment you've said, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna really be me, I'm gonna find me for a moment, and it's like you stop and you see that person existing. They just get the right tattoos, or they do the right thing, and they're wearing the right jewelry or doing the right thing. It's like, wait a minute, what? And it's like, hold on. And they're not trying to be anything. And the reason they do that is they're being themselves, and that's what catches the identity. But someone who's wearing that mask and they're doing all those weird things, it's like, you're trying out. Kids in like their teenage years will do that, obviously. I've seen it obviously when I'm as a teacher, and I love it. I'm like, I love that you're dyeing your hair. I'm like, I love your hair. I'm like, that's awesome. Kid comes in with green hair. I'm like, that's amazing, right? Because everyone tries that, and like people say, stop that. I'm like, no, like, let the kid experience life. Fuck, what the hell? Like, what the hell are you doing? They've been called to try something like that. Someone somewhere, something says do this. The phone rang. They went, hey, hello, want some green hair? And they went, yeah, awesome, I'm in. They hung up the phone, and everyone's like, what are you doing? That's not supposed to be on your head. It's like, really? Why? Because you didn't answer the phone and they did? That's a wrong choice. It's like, come on, man, come on. It's really that people are afraid to answer the phone when it's like for that stuff. Whatevs, they say, whatevs. Oh my God. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Really? And that, like, if you look at your question, like I said, you're caught in a loop because you don't believe in you. Just let it all go. Tell yourself, look, I'm enough. I really am. And you can still think about them. That's actually cool. That's wicked cool. We all think about our exes. Everybody on here, right? We all think about our exes. Fatty May's thinking about their ex. That's what I'm telling you. Fatty May's on here going, hey, can you read about my ex? I go, that's awesome. That's healthy. You get married. I got married. I even think about my middle school ex, but which is weird. And I think about them in this time right now, because I'm like, I wonder what's up. I know they went through a whole lot of stuff in life. And I'm like, it's so interesting. It's all about travel, choice. Because I'm future self, right? Yeah, you're future self. And that's why you're thinking about your exes. You go, oh, man, imagine if. And it's not a bad thing. It's your kind of, we've made those choices. And this is the moment, we're at that moment, at the very crossroads. We're feeling the phone ringing, about to ring. And a lot of you, it's March 21st. It's right around that day. If it's not March 21st, I'm really surprised. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because of the date. I don't know if it's, it could be. I don't know. Because March 21st is Aries season, the beginning of Aries season. And I feel March 21st was like very important last year. And Eterna, my AI, is like, you're crazy. Like telling people dates. I go, well, not crazy, but I see stuff in the cards, like multiple people. I say, hey, like there's 3 people involved. And I'm like, that stuff's fun. But that March 21st is something's happening. It's coming up, and your heart chart goes, oh yeah, I know March 21st for me. All right, let's do this. Let's clear that queue out, and let's see if, because I know there's so much to get through here. That's why I have the teaching tarot, and I go through all that, like what the high priestess is, and the hidden knowledge that comes along, all that subconscious energy, the Empress energy. I have the advanced tarot. I'm trying to I'm gonna keep making it. I really am. I enjoy the teaching tarot in and of itself, but it kind of helps us understand the tarot cards on another side of it. Like, you don't have to be part of it. And I put like these little shorts together and put those out just because I want you to kind of like, oh yeah, and it gives you a little piece of knowledge, or kind of maybe that's the message you get out of the cards. But I really want you to be understanding to what all of this is, because the moment you stop choosing yourself, or you don't understand the cards, or whatever it is, you stop kind of pausing because you're wrapped up into somebody else. Or someone else's comfortables are the worst thing I ever see, because that changes your trajectory in life. Think about it. Your ex locks you up and you go, damn it. And that's what we have to be worried about. We don't want to get locked up into their trajectory. We don't get locked up into whatever someone else is doing. And I get worried about that. I do. We find ourselves overthinking about an ex. And it's really overextended that moment of saying, am I going to be alone forever? Let's read on that as a collective from the universe. And it's just going to be fascinating to see. How is this going to read for most of us? If not the ones who get this message, this applies to those, because this is meant for those who get it. I've never done this message before. This will be the first time I've ever done this. This is the first time I put this kind of message out. It's really saying, are you meant to be alone? I'm going to pull a little bit from each of these tarot decks to kind of make sure we're kind of being honest here. So I'm not really counting what I'm pulling. I'm just going like this. And I clearly almost grabbed the highest intuition card, which is so cool. And I'm not grabbing with any intent here. All right, let's go. And so this is really looking at it saying, are we meant to be alone? Like at the end of this existence, as a starseed or as whatever you are to me, I'm going to pull a quick 9 from the universe, and then I'll pull from you guys again. The donations are open if you really have to jump the line, but you don't. I'd rather you hang out here. I turned the monetization off, and we're just hanging out. This Frequency Friday is answering the phone. What Wednesday's phone ringing is. It really is that kind of deep. So all yesterday I was kind of hung up in some energy. See, so this is that. Will we be alone? It's really choice energy. Do you want to be alone? Like, do you choose to be alone? And this is an angelic emotions card. This is kind of coming in with the 6 Aquarius energy. This is like, how do your New Year's resolutions work out? How does your commitment, how does your resiliency work out? Are you resilient? Yes or no? Are you committed? Yes or no? It's this energy. It's the 9 of Cups energy. Because if this next card comes out in that reverse energy, or let's give us 2 here, wow, it's really committing. It's like, it's funny because it wanted me to show you this first as it was flipping. You could see my hand pause, like doing this. this is divine blueprint energy. Like, this is destined. Like, you're not divinely like meant to be alone ever in any lifetime. But what this is meant to be is you're meant to be whatever you want to be. So in this is like you are destined to be like ahead of whatever this is. So you can be with anybody. Like, you have a choice of whatever you want. So you're coming back at, and you're looking at, you're learning from, and if you don't have multiple relationships, this is not alone. You're never alone. The truth is really where you set free from all this comfort. Like, did you move on and get on with these loops, relationships, and this conflict, like with these other relationships? That's the thing, because there's an attachment that happens with your identity in relationship. You lose yourself. And that's what happens, is you say, who am I? Did I overcome and end the relationship? Get rebirth energy. And so what usually happens coming into it, then you refuse to date or refuse to kind of go into any other new relationship. You're like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop. It's done. Because you confuse that with something bad, saying it's not worth it, almost shrinking to maintain. So at the end of your existences, or your growth, is your moment to say, hey, when do I stop doing what I want to do? At the heart chakra, we get into this moment of tower moments and saying, are you resilient? And yes, the answer is yes. Look, at after a tower moment, you go right back out. Like, you're like, this is it. And this is dating again, or going back at it. Tower moment, going right back at it, because this is solar output. This is existence. So you're never meant to be alone. Never. Even like when your soul's crushed, you're like, I'm back at it. Like, no way is this denial. You're always learning, you're growing, you're becoming a better partner, learning from whatever this is. Very attractive. Look at this. Your emotions match what you're trying to do. You're always being truthful. You're always being who you want to be. And this is attractive. This is the spark. And this is so wonderful. This is spiritually yourself. Like, this is why we have like the death card here. The death card being the rebirth, spirituality, it could be Scorpio energy, King of Cups kind of hiding in there saying, don't, you're not leading with that as a partner. But this is that kind of, what it's like when people have trauma, right? You understand people's energy because you're an empath. So to be alone is not the existence. Look, Ten of Cups, you know what people, you can take people's burdens. That's a special person. That's a very special partner. That's long term. Usually, like, this foundation would have some trouble, but not when you have like Tea-Stained Tarot. It's King of Cups energy. King of Cups energy backing this up. Like, you really understand people. At the very root of who you want to be, you're a divine friend. Like, you understand people through what they are. I was talking about this earlier. Like, how amazing are you? Like, absolutely. When you think about each other, or think about us and how the people are when we talk to each other, it takes a lot of courage to admit who you are to each other on this channel, on this chat. It really does, because we can hide behind looks. You can, like, how beautiful, how amazing are you? Or what do you do? Like, what outfits do you wear? Right? Like, because I have like my diesel jeans or my Kolhan shoes. I have different like clothes. I wear different things. However, on here, there's none of this. There's none of my colognes or none of my hair product or nothing. I have who I am, and it's just my voice and who I am. I appreciate what we are, but this is us embracing this moment. This is us embracing this chance to say, are we ever going to be alone? No, not in this lifetime. What we have to understand is we are going to be who we want ourselves to be. There's a moment where we have to release that control, release that comfort, because there's an attachment that happens. There's that destiny. There's a moment where we say, hey, we confuse that attachment with destiny. We say, hey, there's nothing, we can't, this is unavoidable. No, you absolutely control your destiny. We absolutely control our outcome. You can't just sit there and do nothing. You can't sit there and lay on the couch and go, it's all good, the world's exploding around you. You go, it's all gonna work out. No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. Page of Cups energy is like, you have to be always aware. You might not understand, but be aware of what's happening. So, and really, it is that moment of understanding. So to be alone is not the case of what you're going to end up as. You can choose that moment and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to be good. Like, I want quiet peace, living on the lake. That's awesome. Empress alone energy. I love this. Look at brand new start. I really feel like this is the moment you choose. It's you choose whenever you want to have rebirth, because this is, you can keep stacking those cosmic keys. Every time you date, you get a cosmic key. You learn something new. This is so amazing that we don't talk about inside these hierophants. These pillars are so powerful. This is a really amazing lady, right? And I call her the lady because, and I know it's like misgendering, and I know all this, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me, please. Because I call her the lady because she goes along with the high priestess. Because when I read, I actually get so deep into these cards. That's why I have my own teaching. I was like, I have to offset this, like, because I'm teaching you guys this, and I'm like, I need to really teach you how the cards really, really read. But the Hierophant is like teaching these two people here. But the reality of this for me is they're the pillars of this, and this is a lady, and they get these guys partnering up. And when I can get the Hierophant to partner up, it's like cousins hanging out, having a great time. And this is the beginning of something amazing for you. And there's something cool here. You can actually start to see it. So I don't know if you guys, and this is what I don't always talk about, but you can actually start to see, you can see ATH, like it's starting to pop here. It's all-time high. So you're never going to be alone, but it's you being that energy saying, hey, I'm sovereign. I have my energy. It's like, I'm always that. Like, it's the moment you want to take off. It's the moment you're like, I'm out. Like, I'm going to start something new. When you're sovereign and you have you, it's that moment you have you can rebirth at any moment. There's freedom in that being alone. I want to cut on this because I could keep doing this for a while, because this is, you're figuring out what I consider to be architect energy. It's real short throw energy, but I have to be very honest with you guys. It's the moment you master being a starseed. And I need to be very clear on that. Master being a starseed. Those of you guys who hear it, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment that you're a starseed now, because this is the moment you master it, because this is divine blueprint. Like, you're basically saying, hey, I'm about to rebirth from that starseed moment. Like, I know I've been a starseed for a while. You're taking solar output, saying, I'm existing doing something else in this life, and I'm taking my Akashic energy and putting it to good use. What I see you doing is taking these cosmic keys and rebirthing into something more amazing. I can't control what you're about to do, but what I can tell you is, in this life, this is being alone. It's like us meeting. This is beyond you and me and I and us and all we do. This is beyond the attachment. This is why you're like, hey, the ex. I'm like, no, don't worry about them. This is about you. Hey, can I double check on that person? No, this is what I'm telling you is you're taking one last look. This is you. See this? This is one last look saying, are they there? Watch, I'll even do this. Because this is from all these tarot decks. Because, oh, it's PS. It's by the way. It's Queen of see you later. Like, it's feelings like I'm out. No kidding. Look, it's no face. It's like I'm just sitting there. What I'm telling you is, like, you're kind of getting that one last look. Many of you guys are just cutting these people off. I don't care. It's very awkward. But some of these people just get looks, and they have feels for you, and they don't say anything. But the moment you become what I consider sovereign, or you get control of that frequency, right? That changes you guys. Here we go. There she is. That's the lady you've been waiting on. This is a party. This is you throwing a party for yourself, saying, I'm not attached to him. I don't have to be. No, like, you can flip the script at any time, because what is going to end up happening is you're going to say, I'm sovereign, and go, yes. But this is the moment you kind of were giving up power, energy, frequency to this person. And what I have been seeing, and you guys kept coming back, and you're like, I don't know why I'm coming back, but I'm going to keep coming back. It's that frequency exchange. That's what I was telling you. Or Wednesday, those people who were here Wednesday now are here, who watched Wednesday. I'm telling you, there's this weird energy exchange that happens for a lot of you and myself, even if you catch this after the fact. So leave those comments, because what happens is you're basically catching this and saying, what is happening is there's these two moons, there's this energy, and the frequency is starting to hit and you're buying I don't even know like I said, the phone rings, but you're buying a piece of your soul back, like from this moment, saying I don't have to be into them. They're real. You don't have to. You're absolutely choosing this moment. Take a moment, close your eyes, take a second, jump forward 10 years. Like I said, go back, do that. Because if you do that, if you can do that, imagine you could do this like 6 months ago. The universe said you couldn't, you weren't ready. Like you had to kind of prep for this. And what we've been doing, you and I, all those weird readings and that stuff, you like walked away, I felt good, and it went, you were working your energy back up into this frequency. That's why we're getting these dual death cards in the strength position. And it had me flip this so you can see that we're working towards a brand new start. This isn't now, but you're okay to see this. Like it's covering this, the Queen of the Empress. Like it's like you were a queen, but you're kind of like, it's see you later. I'm like, no, it's now. This is now. We're moving you frequency wise. Like it's happening as we speak in this moment. And this could be, doesn't matter if you're masculine, you're owning that your duality. You're moving into it. They're showing me do it with you. Say, hey, you have to be in the divine blueprint. You have to own that frequency. It's okay to cry like I did earlier. It's all good. It's masculine. Like, if you want a fist fight, I'll do it. But no, really, it's like, it's take a step into either side of yourself. Be a masculine, feminine. You feminines out there, they'll punch. One of you guys will punch somebody. I do not recommend. But the reality of this is solar output. Take the step in your reality in your life. And what ends up happening is that spark comes in and some good stuff starts to happen. I know the world looks rough. I'm going to bridge the gap real quick. I want to see what happens. Yeah, Queen of Wands, this is wild card energy. I talk about this. This is one of the only queens that has that wild card. No surprise that she is the Empress to me, right? But it's press, a lot of press. No joke, everyone's pressured, like having a lot of hard times. But she's the one angelically coming in saying, hey, be anything you want to be. Really, this is the moment. It's the time in our lives saying we have that chance. The universe is saying we have one of the most opportune times to be anything you want to be. No one's looking. Do it. Like, take that chance. Isn't that cool? Take that chance. Who cares? Like, I'm telling you, it's awesome. So she comes in with that Leo energy, the passion, the fire. She comes up with the stability, right? Of all that air sign energy. Past life. Tell me you're not past life. Manifest. Go ahead. I'm going to bridge one more card here. Boom. Take action. If you're not going to take action, let me know. But this is your this is your divine blueprint. If you're hearing this, this is for you. This is for you. But this is big, deep energy. This is raw energy. This is the moment you say, this is not about being alone. It's about why you take a moment to pause and not be consumed by relationships. Or let control be part of who you are. And saying, oh, that's why I let go of that one. That's why I paused. Attachment's not for you. Like, attachment's not your thing. And that's okay. When control happens for you, it better be something that makes you better. You better be challenged by that connection. That connection should make you better. That's what this is telling us. Because when these ladies come out, and I'm telling you, I know I'm misgendering. Forgive me, tarot cards. But really, what it is you can't have a divine blueprint. And this is what they do want me to say, without an angel delivering. So you have to have the messenger, the angelic messenger saying, I'm delivering this to you. You are destined for this. So when you let go of attachment, saying, I'm free of you, I hereby let myself go. I thank you for what you've given me. And you have let people go. And I'm not saying just say it and go, oh my God, I did. But then 20 minutes later, go, I miss you though. No, I mean energetically, let them go. It might take you a lot of energy to do it, but let them go and give yourself that brand new start. That's what changes you. Once you know how and you master that, oh man, what a difference. What a big difference. King of Wands. What a difference. What a difference. All right. Good energy. Let's see. I'm going to pull from the queue here. I want to double check that the is raffle. What I mean to say out loud to you. What a reading. Like, good golly, Miss Molly. There's no folly. But that's like insane stuff. I need to get
Echoes hum in cosmic streams, weaving threads of endless dreams.
How is everyone doing? How are you guys doing? What's the party? I want to make a cake. You guys want some cake? I love cake. I was told by my kids I can't have a cake till 250,000. I said, what? I said, you kidding me? I said, you guys kidding me? That's ridiculous, bro. So that's not fair. So that's rude. All right, let's keep going. Wow. That hit me in the stomach. Like a love punch. Like a love punch. Mm-hmm. Did you guys feel that? Did you guys feel that one? Anyone get the yums out of that one? Oh, so good. So good. 8-8. All right, let's do this. Let's grab from the queue. If you guys take off, just use exclamation point leave just to kind of help me out a little bit if you don't mind. And then I won't mind. Then you won't mind. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All eyes on me. What did I just get? Emma, Lily. The feelings of my crush. I kind of love these little readings. Especially when you call it crush. Will there be romantic future between us? Next 1 and 2. Especially when we went so heavy. The universe just came in and I'm like, and I don't know how to explain it. This the frequency Fridays, it's like boom. I open up, like the universe energy comes in more. Like just kind of let it go. And that wavelength Wednesday, it's about you guys. It's new subs. If you're a new subscriber, kind of let us know. I'll try to grab you first here. I'm glad to be here. I'm really happy to be on Friday. It's like I'm like, what can I look forward to? Like I'm going live. I'm going live tonight. Got the report cards pretty much done. This thing, we're good. Like I said, I'm pretty much happy. Love that. All right, how are you guys doing? Memberships are open if you guys are interested. I'll be back on Monday night around this time actually, and that's gonna be mostly you. It's gonna be mostly me reading mostly you guys, mostly the green names. If you're a green name, thank you. So I appreciate you guys for being on here. Let's see, Emma. Good song. I just was waiting.
I built this house with both my hands, laid every stone where it could stand, learned how to carry more than man and call it
long term soul. It feels like it could be someone holding back. It feels like someone might be holding back from you right now. Capricorn energy, devil in the details. Hold on, let's take a look here. Oh, again. Really interesting. It's a life lesson without a doubt. But there's two, it's a choice between two people. Emma, I'm actually feeling like you have a choice between two. I don't see a relationship changing between the two of you, being honest. I think you're like untouchable, unreachable for this guy. Or M. And I also feel like the angels are holding you guys back. It's the sovereign energy. You're like you're putting out like, I don't need anybody energy, and that's like they kind of like, oh, they don't need anybody, and they don't feel like you need to date anybody. See, like you're good alone. See, like you put out this like block energy, or you're not interested energy. There's something there blocking them. I think you think you're drawing them in, but I don't think so. Spiritually, you guys are together on purpose. So nothing's actually sparking here. Yeah, see, there's no spark here. The universe is like, that's the easiest way to put it. Between him or you. Unless they're a Sagittarius. And that just hasn't turned on yet. But I'm going to be honest with you, this does not feel like a spark. They don't realize it's a spark, or you haven't tried to spark. Or you're just hoping the spark happens. But there's no spark right now. That's what I got. Let me go back to chat for a second. Yeah, no, he's not interested right now. Like, I don't know. Does he even show any interest at all? Emma? Like, is it, or just you're like a long shot kind of thing? Because I don't see him interested. Like, I think you're just like, this is like a dream hope. I think you're just messing around. And I don't want to be mean, but I think you're just like, I wish he would like me. Like, you're hoping this would work. Because I don't see like anything like that. I don't know if you have dialogue with this guy. And I just need to talk to you for a second. Because like, I'm talking to you like my friend for a second. I know you messing with me, because are you talking to this dude, or is this just a mess around with me thing? Because, dude, really? Because I didn't even feel like this guy was even chatting with you on this one. Unless I'm wrong, and I'm just reading free tarot for you here, so I don't care either way. But it just felt like this dude's he's not even like into you yet. I'm not saying that you can't make him into you. Yeah, I don't think he doesn't even see you on the radar yet. Because there's no interest. Like, he's like, I don't think you're interested. Does that make sense? He doesn't even know you exist. Like, he's like, oh, you want to date me? You're into me? Does that make sense? So if he knows you're into him, that would change things. He just thinks you guys are on two different planets. He thinks you're doing your own things. Okay. So that could be good. That would be helpful. See, that would be helpful. If you guys aren't coworkers, I think that might be helpful. Or even if you are coworkers, I don't know. I don't think the coworker thing's a big deal, honestly. If you're emotionally mature, it doesn't freaking matter. Honestly, it shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't matter. I'm just saying, it just shouldn't matter. Depending on what you guys are doing. It's the immature coworker that's when it gets really dumb. You're like, okay, now you're just gonna get me fired. Seriously, think about it. You could absolutely work with people. You can work with a husband, wife, and just be. There's people who've owned businesses, and we're coworkers, husband, wife, coworkers, and they own businesses, and those businesses were so successful. What I'm saying is this person's trying to be professional. That's what I felt like. And this person, that's why they're not even looking at you like that. They never looked at you. They were very professional. They were like, they kept you in a box and said, I don't look at you as this. Like, so that coworker thing would make sense. Thank you. Yeah. That helped me kind of lock that in a little bit. I was kind of like, I didn't understand why. Because I feel like you're attractive. Being honest, I feel like you're attractive to him. Like he sees you attractive. He's like, nope, stop, and he stops there, and he puts it like in a box and he walks from it. So he knows that you're attractive, but he doesn't do anything with that, if that makes sense. And I think he knows that you're attractive, or you're cute, or whatever. That's a good way to look at it. So, but he never did anything with it. My computer wants to do an update. All right, that's interesting. Take that as a sign, I guess. All right. All right, let's pull from the queue again. What do you guys think? Would that work for you? Work for me? For all of us here on the reservation? Aesthetic Delta, how are you? Right? What does my 1 year from now version of myself? Oh, I like this. There's so much to this I love. Aesthetic Delta, what a great question. Aesthetic saying, what is my 1 year from now? My 12-month version of myself want to know. Like, what would they say to me, I guess? What would that communicate back? Timeline talk, bang. Hey, tell me something. Talk to me. Like, that's crazy good. Aesthetic, tell me you're still here. Aesthetic, are you still here? Let me get some iced tea while we're hanging. If you guys are liking the channel, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Share it with mom, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend, your enemy. I'll read bad for them. Real bad. I'll say things will befall them. The eagle is coming. I'll tell them things like that. Say, the warrior has lost their hand. And they'll say, what? Say, you know what I mean. Say, hold on. Yeah. If you guys are interested, I have my romance deck here too. I have no problem reading it. Like, if you guys are ever interested, I don't mind. I have my romance angel deck, but most of you guys are interested in the tarot deck, which is also fun. I definitely enjoy that as well. So, look, I summoned him. I said aesthetic Delta, and he went, he just appears. But yeah, I don't mind reading from that either. But aesthetic, what? That's a great question. Hey, this is where I'd pause class and say, hey, everyone, shush, 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 shh, shh. What is this? You guys know what Quiet Coyote? Everyone know what Quiet Coyote is? Quiet Coyote is so good. I brought it back to my school. Like, they actually never really used it, but I taught the kids, and we all do it to each other. They do shut up, but I think they do it because they think it's silly, and they do it to me, and so I'll stop talking, so they respect it. Anyway, aesthetic, what a question. For real. That's a great question. Where'd you come up with this question? If you don't mind me asking, what does my 1 year from now version of myself want to tell me today? I'm just gonna light some more incense too. Because that was the other thing I noticed on Wednesday. I kept the white sage and the Palo Santo going. It's very interesting energy. It was actually good energy. The energy kept up. It was actually way up. So hold on just a moment. I think we're good. Okay. I have a lot of pants in the kitchen. Stop bringing truth and tape for depression. All right, here we go. All right, what 2 tarot decks do we want, aesthetic? I don't know if you have that in there. Maybe you did actually. Oh no, you don't. Should we establish a rule, a house rule? Now that I have so many of you guys in here right now, that if no one has the tarot deck numbers in the question, Maybe I'll start asking this around, and maybe start thinking about this. If the tarot deck numbers aren't in the question, then we have to basically say, I get to pick. And then it's not a bad thing. It's actually not a punishment. It's actually just saying, hey, I want you to pick. You're saying, Cosmic, just pick for me. So if the numbers are in the question, it's you're picking, and if they're not, I'm picking. It's an automatic, right? Doesn't that make more sense? Then we're not waiting. That's a crazy cool thing to do, right? I think it's awesome. I don't know. Who knows? I think it's a great idea. Because that's a cool house rule. I think that makes it really easy. Then you're saying, no, I want you to pick. There's no waiting for asking and saying, oh, did you forget? Or no. So we'll start doing this. Like over the next couple of lives, I'll ask again tomorrow morning. Members only will be the final decider. We'll let those guys decide on members only. And it is like classroom rules. Actually, aesthetic, you're not wrong. You're actually not wrong. It's funny that you're doing that, but yes, you're right. And that's so funny. Yeah. On the road to 1 million, right? On the road to 1 million, we have to have some classroom rules. I think that's what we're doing. We're setting up the rules, and then I can assign lessons on the tarot cards and say who watched the Fool card. It came out. Who watched the Fool card? You guys missed it? Are you kidding me? Oh, son of a bitch. That stuff is cool. Actually, I do enjoy doing it. I spend some time on it. It's fun. If you haven't looked at it, take a look at the teaching. Really, honestly, take a look at the teaching. Tarot. I'm redoing the thumbnails slowly because it's a lot of teaching. But I'm going back and redoing it slowly. I'm getting through. I'm not going to re-audio all of it, but you can see I re-audioed some of it, and it's actually pretty cool. I actually enjoy doing it. It's so fun. It's because I'm a teacher. I'm like, oh, this is fun. Like I can actually teach you guys the real tarot stuff, like what I've learned up to this point, the frequency, the hermetic teachings, the esoteric learnings, the hermetic, like how it aligns, right? Oh man, I can get into this all day. Like why it's a star card, like the planetary things. Like, so why I don't take time here, I can boom, throw it up on another video. And I'm not trying to like upsell it, but I'm just like, you guys can say, oh wow, I want to know about the cards more. Bang, there's the other videos. So what eventually I'll do, I'll probably kind of loop them into one big video for you. But for now, I'm just kind of enjoying making the videos. And then the Cosmic Codex stuff is just me talking more about what I've learned. And the Beyond the Veil is me testing the frequency, saying, hey, let's read on something. Like the CIA or whatever. Me saying, let me test you. Let me test you. So I enjoy that energy. I really take time enjoying that energy and going, what is this? What is this energy? Because there has to be something here. If there's nothing there, I'm going to be super shocked. But I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you for taking your time to be on this Frequency Friday. And let's go here. And I think that house will be awesome. I think what I'll do is I'll promote this video to kind of make this so more of you guys can take a look at it. And we'll get you guys to see the house rule idea. All right. So what do we got here? All right, aesthetic. What do you think? What's your two tarot decks? What do you got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. The Divine deck, Communication, my deck, Guides deck, 5 is Alive, or the Moon deck. And the 1 and 6 it is. All right. So 5 is Alive is kind of like the situation's active. It's really alive. It can cause some issues. Here we go. So I'm gonna actually pull out a quick 9 here. I'm gonna see what happens. Yeah, see? Yeah. Like this, boom. Oh, this is a really tight 9. Oh, I see what it's doing. Yes, I do. Yes, sir. Wow. Wow, it's really, the message is right here, but it's giving you this extra. Yeah, it's giving you this extra stuff here. Hey, you might want to lock this in for yourself. You're mastering your questions. Like, wow. This is like, it's like you tear off that perforation and you say, hey, by the way, like this is like, you get like the extra. It's like $0. Like you saved all this extra money. Like you brought that question you just brought here, you brought it to the channel, but you get $0 to have to pay. You don't have to pay anything for this. Like you brought that profound question here. The universe just said, this is a past life acknowledgement saying, hey, I'm bringing this to you. But your soul just upgraded. When I say ancient energy, like, you saw the pyramids get built. You chose to go see and build with the Sphinx. Like that kind of energy. You master architect energy. Like you would not build, like you built, like you were architecting this stuff. Like the universe is like that kind of stuff. When it comes in here, it's very, very, very unique. You need to understand this is angelically gifted. Like this message here. You have to look real deep. This is Virgo energy, understand it, all that, but it's sovereign energy. You're trying to live every single different variant of a lifetime. It's a very, very different kind of energy. But what happens when you've lived every kind of lifetime? And it's staring you right in the face. Like if you've lived every lifetime, what happens? Like, and that's it. And I think you're heading out of this moment where like people say, hey, you know, I don't have to come back anymore. You're heading out in that moment. Like that's what this is. You're absolutely one of the first people I met that actually has that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I literally just lost myself from a moment. Like I literally fell into the question and fell back out. That's bananas. That's craziness. I fell into like the sand. Like it fell into like there's sand here, like out here, and then I fell back out. And I was just talking for half a second. What the frig? So what it was, devil in the details. Whatever this is, it's architect energy also saying, look, you know, when we move through lifetimes, this is beyond us. Like there's things we control and things we can't. And the things we can't, we just let them go. Like we just let them go. This is like you're bringing this and you've mastered this. You've mastered this. You know how many people in our lifetimes, ask yourself about friends, guys. Aesthetic is bringing this lesson to everybody who hears this. Hit the like button, leave a comment. How many of your friends get hyperventilate when they run out of things at the store? Oh my God, this is ridiculous. It's like, nope, that's nobody's fault. Things just happened, you know, but people freak on the wrong things, right? Instead of holding the door for the old lady or saying thank you to the clerk, saying, hey, I love your hair. And who just got their hair done, they go, oh my God, inside they light up. It's that moment that we get in here. It's the devil in the details. And that's what aesthetics leaving an imprint in this universe, this time right here. That's what the message is. So that future version of yourself here, aesthetic, right? The one from a week from ahead of us, right, is saying from us. It's saying literally, like it's saying you're not looking at your future. You're looking on the example of what I would consider the timeline. Like you jumped into the timeline. You don't have to look at the future. You can look at the past. You can say, hey, I want to ask myself, the version of me that never existed, the one that, hey, if I ever went this, like, look, like you can hop the line. Look at this is a divine blueprint. You can literally jump on the line. If you frame the questions in such a way, I'm like, my eyes are like bugging. You're like, you can jump into this, because at some point, is it not here, but at some timeline, at some version of yourself, you have found out you built like the pyramids, you built Sphinx, like, and there's different versions of you that did this. It's like oh, I did this, and then there's a different version you figured it out, and then they figured it out, and then there's another version you figured this out, they figured this out. It's architect energy, like it's divine craziness. It's divine craziness. And so then here you go boom, and it clicks you into that. I'm telling you, it's insane. Like, this is your soul here. Like, if I asked you who you are, you would say I am. Stop. It's the I am. It's connecting you back. It's bananas energy. It's friggin' bananas energy. I could tell you this was coming out before I pulled it. I should have just yelled it. See, now it's not even letting me pull cards. Because it's like it's shutting me off. It's that cosmic intelligence that I've been talking about. See? It's like the hangman energy. It's kind of like saying there's a pipeline that flows through, and when I read, I tap into it here. And what you just did is, like, as I read you, your energy comes in through here. I don't know why or how. It's this energy here that happens as I read, and then there's an energy out here, which I consider to be cosmic intelligence. The angels are out here, and then the guides will be sitting out here on, like, kind of periphery of you. And what you just did is you hopped in, like you came in this way and went boom and jumped into this. I've never had it happen. Now, mind you, I'm over 100K subscribers. To say this to you is nuts. But whatever your energy just did, hopped and jumped, and like this is you heading out. Like, you're heading back out. This is the chariot. This is called Vroom Vroom. You can go see. I have probably 300 videos where I mention that as Vroom Vroom. And you're taking Divine Blueprint and walking Zoom. And I call this Divine Blueprint, and I call that Vroom Vroom. And you went Zoom. Past life energy in the cornerstone, which I always have to pull a card on when you're heading out. My heart is pumping right now. It's friggin' nuts. And it's something you can't control, because if you look at that base card here, it's nothing you actually did. It's more like your highest self. It's the version of you that I haven't even met me yet of. It's like, see, it's like, it's only because it's Frequency Friday. It's this energy out there, the cosmic intelligence saying, hey, look, when you ask yourself who you are, it's who do you think you aren't? It's like asking yourself this. This is that version of you that exists, as it has existed for many, many millennia. And there's versions of you that don't even exist they lived off planets. But when you look at yourself multiple lifetimes, and you have started to realize, hey, I've existed. And it starts to echo across lifetimes, and it goes boom, 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 and it starts to hand. I'm telling you, if you close your eyes for half a second, you see like this lattice of energy, like times, like this is a time, there's a date, a time, and your little dots on these timelines, and you pluck the string, and they hear each other, like it's like a web. And what you have done somehow along that way is you have started to say, hey, I pluck here, and this one hears. And so you guys are, okay, ready to pluck, and then this one hears. So you send a message, and you linked. It's something I only begun to understand, but I'm just telling you, what you just did is you just hopped. You said, I want to know about next week, which was like real small. Like in this web, it would have been like from here to just like out in the periphery, which is super easy. And I like, that's why I said that's profound. I was so happy you asked the question. I'm like, it's honestly like, it's a lattice based question. Like, I read levels, and you're like, I want to ask us like a question like this deep. And I read like that deep. And so when I spiritually, I start to go down. I know it sounds crazy. I don't care if people sign out. I don't honestly give a hell. But what you did is you said, I want to ask this level down. That's what you just said to me without knowing you asked it. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, how do you know to ask that question? However, what happened is, when you asked the question, all you just did was you hijacked. Like, you just went boom, and you just went in, and you just went out to where it's like a conduit, and that middle line is the conduit, and you just took over. I know it sounds bananas, but your energy really hijacked the reading. And it's and so all it's telling you is this is the beginning of something way more profound. It just was introducing it. Your highest self introduced itself in a very profound way. The people on this reading, on tonight's reading, whatever reason that would be, are very, very purposeful. I think it's either setting up for that March 21st date, starseed energy, or something more, I don't want to say worthy, or it's more like authority, because it's radiating around that energy. Like, you guys are rooted in something powerful. It's impressive energy. Like, it's very impressive. This is unlike anything I've ever felt. Because when I read, I was told not to come on last Friday. I said I respect it, didn't do it. And then I waited. And so when I really came back on was Wednesday night. And I was like, wow, I felt the energy. And then tonight. But I watched some of this energy come through. But let's keep going. Let's pull for somebody else. Let's see what else happens here. I welcome you guys to hang around here. And like I said, let Mom know I'm here. Let's see here. Lilith Phoenix. Positive, hopeful message for the collective to promote embracing life. Deck 4. Beautiful question. So, and the other thing I find is just fascinating is the cue just works. It just works as it works. Messenger of the random. So let's see here. All right. So you only want deck 4 though, right? You only want this one deck. Like I said, I honestly don't know what's happening before I read and it just happens. And then we just get going and boom, there it is. And I know the messages can't be rushed, and that was one of the bigger problems. I aim for 3 and then I just let the messages come out. Sometimes they are 3, sometimes they're 3 and we're done. Like, hey, it's over. And don't look at 3 as bad, but sometimes 3 is just it. Like, it's over, you know? Or you're in the wrong direction. Or you're colder. 3 might be your coldest. And that's really what's saying. We can get 3 and just let you know you're getting in a better direction. Kind of directional. Like, you're in the wrong state. All right, let's see what the hopeful positive messages come out from just deck 4, which is usually, or most of the time, my guides deck. It's gonna really embrace that life and that the deep energy here. But I do appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and sharing the channel, and better yet, liking the channel, because it helps other people like you guys meet up, hang out, and share tarot, which is cool. Let's see what else comes out of here, because I love sharing, but you know what else is really cool is teaching. Like, I didn't realize that, and I was talking about the teaching part of the channel too. So, but I was talking about this today, and that's the thing. I was telling about the swords and the pentacles, and people are like, you know, how do you know? I'm like, because my family, like, they all were into this stuff. But like learning about the cups and all this other stuff, they said that was just me getting more into it, and how the emotional, and it was all the emotional stuff. When I saw the cups, I kind of felt it too, and I was like, that's intuitive. Or the wands, the power, the passion. And I said, I just really knew the cards meant something. So let's see what comes out of this, and, you know, let's see if it's the collective energy is riled up. All right. Let's see here. Ooh. Interesting. So let's go like this too, Lilith, right? We're asking the question for a reason. We're saying, hey, positive messages for the collective. We're asking that we want the messages for the universe, right? And we're getting back to it. We're getting back to something. That's the other thing. Logically, you're kind of coming into it. When this card is upright and this is reverse, it's kind of like we're kind of coming back to something emotionally. We're kind of saying, hey, we're returning. And we'll go back. We're going to go back. And that's okay. But this is more the universe coming in with that mindset, hey, we're going to go back because we need to finish it all. And I know we want this. And there's people coming in when we're talking collective. This is you going back to something. This is you going back. So this is collective energy. This is you. You're finishing business. Like, I love this. This is angelic messenger. This is kind of coming in with, this is top down. This comes in when, no matter how I see this Four of Pentacles is always like, because this is long term. It's that upright kind of like, it's got a finished business, but it's that sense of angelic. It's really like neither here, there, nor everywhere. You see how their feet are not even touching the ground, but it's crown chakra, heart chakra. It's that moment. This is like investment energy too, but it's the Capricorn investment, putting money in the bank, you know. But when it comes in like this comes in with that notification energy, right? It comes in with that because it's angelic. It's saying, hey, we're coming in, notifying you. Because it's also short throwing to that energy, the Three of Wands, because then it changes it very much. It says, hey, we're coming back to this. You know, we're coming back, and it has that undertone. See, we're being bold, creative. We're saying, I'm doing this, I'm making this happen. You can actually see the bold here. We're getting into this energy. This is really bold energy. Wow. I love the Curiosity Kid. We all know I love the Curiosity Kid. I think it was on the thumbnail tonight. This is one of the best things. Curiosity Kid says, I'm coming in because I am curious. I want to know. I want to learn. I want to build. I want to become. This is that moment in your life. You're actually looking at that page. You're becoming that moment, saying, I am. Like, I am. I love this because when you get into this moment, this is so many options, opportunities. This is not just going back. This is taking one last look before going forward. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Because you're not just trying to go back. How many people run back, right? And that's the thing is, you know, we all look to other people to be that version or that highest, the leader, I guess you could call it. But then we really realize who's going to help us. And if they're the leader and we're kind of sitting there, I think what I look for is I look for the emotional mature, the stable person under pressure. And what I want to see is I want to see people who is really never going to negotiate. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's tough because that person has to accept the world as it comes in. And that's okay. It's going to be there. We're not transforming, but the identity is there. And this is how the world comes in with this. And this energy comes in as the stable energy. This is the growth energy. No matter what, you're going to make it to the end. Like it depends on how you look at yourself, but you are neither here, there, nor anywhere. It doesn't matter. You're always going to get to the end, and I'm going to see you on the other side. And when we're all going to get there, it's this identity that you take on. I'm trying to not like overdo it because it is important to start here because I know you want the positive, hopeful, but the universe is like, this is the other side of the coin. Because we have to get back to understanding how we got here to complete the journey, right? Because sometimes we have unfinished business. How many of you guys have unfinished business? Like you don't want to deal with, you don't want to clean up or worry about. And we want to stay ahead of it. And that, maybe even that staying ahead of is part of our skeletons in the closet, the neurotic part of our life. You know, can't do this until that's done. What is that? You know, that's the, you know, the skeletons, that's the battling, that's the winning at all costs energy. But then what do you lose? Because this is that universe coming in. This is that Aquarian energy battling against that Four of Pentacles, which we end up saying is a Capricorn, devil in the details, saying, I have to make sure everything's done on this list before I continue. So the universe really wants to say, how do you fall under that category? How do you fall when you're going in bold, powerful, and trying to be creative? And then you're trying to manifest. When I'm in this universe and I'm trying to see how what is it I want to call it? It's the growth, it's the understanding. It's more like it's that Capricorn depth energy. Depth. I need to see this pull out here. And we know what it might be here. It's when we're under the watchful eye of others, is really what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Yeah. It's because what happens here is, do you accept yourself? The world adjusts around you. There's no other way. How once you become aware of yourself, what happens? How does the world transform? How does your identity shape destiny? That is what ends up happening. This is that moment. This is why I got hung up over here. And it was like, I'm like, what is this? Like, what is this? I kept asking my guys, I'm like, what is this? And then the 2 T-stain tarot came in and said, see, manifested. Because I got hung up back down here. You'll see. If you go back and rewatch this, see, like, you'll see I got hung up, and I'm admitted to you guys, I got hung up. I was like, what is all this? And I just started pulling the rest of the cards, saying, I'm gonna fire through this until I get it. And I did. I got to the here and here, the 2 T-stain, which the universe brought me through and, saved me, as they're saying. Because I knew there was something in here. My soul was like, I gotta go in. And I got confused over here. I'm like, what is all this? But the universe was basically trying to get into that moment of what we're asking. If there's a collective message to promote, if there's something in this reading, in that moment of saying, hey, the world is here, we're finishing messages, we're finishing the growth. I feel like, and I usually go harmony, but I have to say, honestly, this message in here is trying to say we have to change. We have to change. We have to shrink. Or accept ourselves sometimes, even when we're not ready. What happens when we start too early? Like, what happens when you do things too early? What happens? What's the result? We end up stopping, we end up having to quit, and then we have to come back to it, or we don't come back to it. That's what it's really warning us of. And that's I want to say, the goal was to have a positive message, but the positive message is if you keep coming back to something, the resiliency, I guess, is what they're trying to tell me. Because these swords end up popping out. But you keep coming back to something, it ends up becoming such the commitment that it's like, I'm so relieved that there's it restructures reality, I guess, because what ends up happening here is as you pull, the lightning strikes, the angelic energy comes back, you get a connection back into it. The rebirth happens because what ends up happening is, I guess, they disconnect. And they basically disconnected me, my gift, for half a second. I'm like, what is going on here? And literally I'm going to be aware with you. Just say, hold on. Like, I'm going to be very aware with you. I'm like, what was going on? I literally lost my connection over here. I'm like, what in the hell? Because I was like, this started to happen. I'm like, they would disconnect. It was like a static. It was like, and I could feel it coming out angelically. They said, we're going to show you something. And I'm like, I don't want this. I'm like, and that's what was going on quick. And so I was paused. And so as I'm sitting here, they're trying to explain it to me fast. And I'm going through it. See the angels here explaining it to me. Anyway, quickly, they're going through this, and they said they were doing that to just kind of explain when we go through these expansions, like when we go through these positive moments, the hopeful things are, if you're resilient and you go through things, the collective energy is, no matter what, if you keep getting up, you get knocked down, you're going to keep going, you're going to keep getting up, you're going to keep getting knocked down. No matter what happens, when you stand up, you're taller. Every time you're going to be taller and taller and taller. And it's going to look amazing. Because see, look, you're going to get taller. And you don't have to be anything for anybody because you're being you for yourself. You're the dark horse candidate. You're like the person they go, who is that? You go, oh, that's so-and-so? That's so-and-so? That's you? And they look at that person, they go, that's you? And you go, yeah. Because that soul never quit. And that's what it ends up being, is because you don't quit. That's the justice in the whole situation. So that's what I was trying to figure out. And that's what I was trying to connect back to, because we get confused by so many options, right? And what ends up happening here is we really find judgment in the angelic connection, the spiritual connection. We find our connection, our spiritual outcome. And the positive, hopeful messages, when you find spirituality or whatever it is, it could be tarot, oracle cards, meditating, having the deep conversation with the loved one, the new partner, the You know, whatever it is, just playing 20 questions with the new love, whatever it is, it's that moment you say, I know everything I need to know. There's nothing clouding my judgment. Maybe I'm hiding stuff in my past, but the truth is, it's long term, and the real truth is, it's new. It feels like this is kind of it's different, but it's fun. The reality of the whole situation brings us back to, you have to be hopeful if you keep coming back to it, because no matter what happens, it's going to return you back to, you're the best thing. You're the best reason, because you've been through it before, and you're going to be through it again and again and again and again. But you know what? That cosmic energy, that cosmic intelligence is out there. That universe is out there. Whatever's out there that talks back to you, that's been kind of retreating and having that moment, that's out there. No matter what people do to you, no matter how people respond to you, it's always gonna, that cosmic intelligence, whatever that is always gonna be on your side. Good or bad or indifferent. That's the one thing we can always relate and have. So let's keep going here. Oh my gosh. This music is not working for me. All right, where is the raffle at? I gotta fix this raffle time. All right, where's this raffle at? Let's do this. Let's grab the raffle. I know there's some people still here. I love that you guys are still here. I do. I know. I gotta get off here in a minute. I love that you guys are hanging here. Let's see. I'm not trying to blow anybody off. I'm gonna be back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I think. So I'm gonna be back literally in 12 hours. So let's see. Where is? We ready? Should I just pull for the raffle right now? So if you didn't get red, you could possibly still win the raffle. I can turn the raffle back on if I have to. So let me do this. Let me turn the queue off. What was the queue? Giveaway. Where you at? Zoom entries. Okay. So the queue is back open. All right, the queue is open for a few more minutes. All right, I left the queue open for just a few more minutes. I mean the raffle queue. Sorry, I opened the raffle queue. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's do the raffle o'clock. Here we go. Oh my lord. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Let's see if I can. Let's see, is wifey here? Wifey actually up? Did wifey hang in here for 3 hours? That's crazy. I didn't realize I was on here for 3 hours. For 3 hours? That's bananas, bro. Like, all my viewers were like, we're out. They're like, we're out. I said, I might be signing off. They all like, the concurrent viewers went, whoa. They dropped. I just locked all the way in tonight. I tried to get in deep. And that last one was so weird because they disconnected me. And I was like, this is so weird. I was like, why did they disconnect me? And I was like, oh. And I sat, and then I backed away from I energetically backed away. And I pulled back. I said, what's going on? And I looked, and I looked at chat, and I looked at you guys, and someone said 3 hours. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Oh, I know. I'm like, I gotta go eat. Like, I haven't really eaten dinner. Like, for real. Like, I was like, I haven't eaten dinner. I just signed in, and I'm like, I'll just eat dinner around, for me. Like I said, a little bit after 8. And I said, whatever, whatever. I had locked all the way in with you guys. We have to keep it honest. If people bounce, because we did say that, we really did. Yeah. Hey, you're gonna be here. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. You here? Yeah, I'm hungry. Hey, you here or not? You're in or out? You're in or out? Hey, you guys see it. Chicken chinner. Hey, I'm hungry. You want? It's a free reading here. What do you guys want? I'm giving a couple minutes. I do. I give a couple minutes. Don't make me feel bad. Oh no, the raffle's going on. I'm pulling for the raffle. I could do that. I could definitely pull one card for now. I haven't done that in a while. I could definitely pull one card for now. Love is light. Pull 7 cards to me. It's busy. It's a busy channel. You guys know you guys realize how many subscribers I got in a week? You know how fast the channel's growing? I'm not trying to brag. It's crazy fast. Like I'm like, like it's out of control for me because I don't want to stop. I love doing this. This is fun. I enjoy hanging with you guys. Yeah, it's bananas, bro. All right. I can pull a couple cards for you. It is crazy because I'm a couple hands in a deep, deep voice. It says, hello. Oh, it is. No, but really, I just hang. What's the card of the week? Just like pull a card from one of my decks. Just let me pick up one card. Oh, man. No kidding. Really? You guys see what happened? That's crazy. I just was reading it. So I looked at San Chan's comment saying, you should do a card of the week, Cosmic. Yes. And that just jumped. If you want to be married, like, marriage is absolutely a possibility. How do I say this? Yeah, this is absolutely a card of the week. That card jumped. No, my name is not Nate. Yeah, so you get over heartbreak. Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely marriage. The Four of Wands, yeah. Yeah, I'm still dialed in. Wow, what was that? Why did they do that? I don't know what happened. On that other reading, maybe they don't want me to read the other stuff. I don't know, maybe I can pull from the queue for a minute. I don't know. I thought they were telling me I was done. I thought I was okay. I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't know. It was weird. I was telling you, I got disconnected. I got back on, and the Palo Santo and Sage was going, and I knew I was reading for a while, and I know I can overread. Yeah, let me pull for somebody else. Let me see if I'm all good. Rosa MT. My career in 2 years, decks 1 and 4. If Rosa's not here, we're gonna be so mad. I don't know. Maybe I'll stay on for a little bit more. I don't know. I don't even know. That was just weird. I'm still hungry. Well, I think I'm gonna hold on here. Yeah, see? Love is light is trying to work me. Yeah, see? No, you got it. Love is light says get to work. I can do this. If I can get this, my blood sugar might be low. That might be that might be it too. Let me just eat this. Hold on, I want to mute it. Don't tell them they won. We're gonna keep going. If I can read, I can read. We'll see. Sanchin, don't ouch anything. Just shush. Just shush. You want me to kick you out of the queue? It's a secret between us and 100,000. They can rejoin. They can rejoin. They didn't win. They left. They obviously left. They like no offense. They absolutely left. I have evidence. I can call Gibbs. What do you want me to call? Which one? I'm gonna call Gibbs. I got evidence. Call Gibbs. Wifey didn't. I'll say wifey. You didn't even sign up. You go, oh man, I thought I did. I say, yeah, see? Go ahead, sign up again. We're here. All right, Rosa. We're here in 2 years. Decks 1 and 4. Thank you. Ooh. This is interesting. Doesn't look bad. I'm interested to know your zodiac sign. You don't have to tell me, but I'm gonna have to kick my cat upstairs. Hold on, let me go back to chat for a second. What's your zodiac sign for a second, if you don't mind me knowing? This is Rosa MT. Pisces, okay. Because there's a blockage here. Like this when I read this is what I call center line, right? This is also called the fulcrum. Like, so that's like there's definitely someone's holding back. Angelically, like there you have protection and all that. It doesn't fix it, but you have protection. So, it's the universe coming in saying, "Hey, heads up, there's something going down here, just so you know." I think you're aware of it, but you are aware of it. Coming out of this, you're gonna be fixing it. See, it's the Queen of Feelings. So I know this is a career thing. I know you have all this, but it's getting control of like what is it you're trying to get into. I'm going to kick this cat out of here. Queen of Cups energy. Let me get into here. This is oh, you said Pisces. This actually, yeah, this could actually be Pisces because feeling like it's something. Yeah, it's definitely like you're the choice. But there's a hold on. Somebody's holding. I think it's you. I don't know if you believe in yourself. Like, I honestly don't feel. I feel like you have a limited belief in yourself. I need to go back further though. It's holding me back. Marriage energy. Solar output. This is either parents or your marriage, but I feel like there's a marriage or something was holding you back. Before you go forward, you have to go back. It's telling me. You have to look at marriage, or you have to look at how someone supported relationships before you go forward, saying, how are you supported going forward? But you're the one. Like, you have been the one. So inside, you look at how good you are. See? And the cup's covered. All these cups are expressive and telling hi and who I am and look how good I am and I'm great at this. And then there's you. Look at same deck. This is foil. Look. And you're holding back. You're really intelligent, just so you know. Look at all the swords. But you hold back. You hold back how intelligent you are. You know? And I think this is you taking charge. I really believe you absolutely... End of the day, don't get confused. This is you as your soul. Inside, you really have this like desire to show people how good you really are, but you hold back. That should be mine. It's not envy, just so you know. It's not envy. This is your higher self. This right here is your soul. Like, that's your soul. That's you. That's what's so fun for me. But something here has taught you like to be limited. You have to break free from that. I feel like it's almost like I would say marriage, because there's two swords, but there's no hilts there. Like, you don't see like the the bottom of the sword. It's not even showing. It's like you're holding on to these just the sharp parts. And the universe, like, if you can let go of that's not even yours to hold on to. It's like parental pain. Trauma. Like, if I show you here, like, see, like, it's past. It's all your past. Like, see, oh, I remember that. It's like, just let go. And honestly, you have success. I mean, you could run 3 to 5 of your own businesses in the next 2 years. Like, no joke. See, this here, this is study or love. This is honestly every time I pull, quick, study or love. And this is you believing. So when I look at this honestly comes through that energy, because what it tells me, it's feelings energy. How deep do I want to get here? But this is T-Stain Tarot. It skips me. I talk about this all the time because I want you to know I'm not afraid to put my own intuition on the line here. This is like volunteer work and putting yourself out there and studying something new and saying, hey, I got a new skill. hey, I volunteered, I did this, people go, oh my God, I want to hire you. Look at how cool you are. And when you do that kind of stuff, that's when you become more marketable, right? You're not the boring person who just sits at home, doing things that are boring, right? This is like, it takes a lot of extra work. So this comes down. When I split the deck, I want to see what both cards are. I usually just say, hey, look at the card, but there's this other side to you. There's this other side. Like, look how strong you are. It's you. It's you. It's just Rosa. It's just Rosa. Rosa empty. But the universe has been always there for you. You hold back. You hold back. This lion could snap at any time, but it doesn't. It says, hey, you have the strength of a lion. You just don't show it for whatever reason that is. I don't know. You tell me. I want to know why you don't do that. Like, you could become the boss, right? You can honestly, I'm going to ask you, could you become the boss? Yes or no? And your answer is going to be yes. I'm sure. I don't know. Yeah, and you are perfectly fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. It's like you feel like you're not good enough, but someone had put that in you. Someone had taught you that you're not good enough, and that's where it's wrong. The cards are telling you here. It's like, why is it? It's directing me to it. ADHD much? I don't even know. This is like, you have so much on your mind. But you don't have everything figured out because you're always trying to, you start something, you do something, start something, do something, start something, do something, start something. And so you don't feel like you don't master anything. You just kind of start a bunch of things. Sound familiar? Sounds familiar? Anybody out there? But yeah, that's the thing. You love doing a bunch of things, but unless someone gets behind you and tells you, and like your career makes you do these things, because then you have to master these things for your career. Become your own CEO. The Rosa MT, Incorporated. Right? So then you say, hey, I just started a new business. It's called Rosa MT. And that's the universe saying, let's do that. Let's actually treat yourself as a business. What would day one look like? Oh, I have to get up at 7 a.m. I do this and this every day. And you really commit yourself. Like, what do your days off look like? What does this look like? I would see you doing all these things. Like, you put this energy to work. That's what the Page of Cups is. Study or love, right? And then you might love going on walks. Like, you see how professional, CEOs are golfing all the time. They love to golf. I know it sounds silly, but they're networking is really what they're doing. But that's all it is. You can own your own business. You can become whatever you want to be. The minute you say you can't, it all crumbles. Everything crumbles. How is everyone doing? If you haven't done so, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. You can actually witness the universe turn my intuition off. It did it only once before, and I was like, God damn it. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was just because I was reading the universe too much, not giving you guys enough love. So I'm going to keep reading you guys a little bit until I get the green light to go back. So I try to go back and forth with the Frequency Friday, but I think we got some deep questions out early. So I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I really do. I thank you for taking your time to hang and spend your Friday with me. Let's see, who is up next here? Lily Cherry Blossom. Please, some spicy reveals on the one of my forever destiny. Spicy details. 909.
From Colorado snow to Michigan cries to New York rum.
I don't know. That's funny. Where did I put this? That's a lot of the Page of Swords energy for me. I don't know if Lily's here. I don't know. Lily might be This is Lily Cherry Blossom. All right, let me do this. Let me let my cat upstairs. Let me pick another person, and then at least we got a couple people queued in here. All right, and I'll be right back. And I'll go let my cat up here. I'm gonna fill my iced tea up too.
Said you're more than what you survive. You're the spark that keeps the universe alive. I never knew peace until your hands. Now I see grace in every strand. I built empires from broken parts, but you built a temple around my heart. Your truth came through, patient and pure. You taught me love that feels like a cure. I cannot get over how beautiful your smile is. I swear the stars dim beside it. You inspire through your passion and flame. You whisper you don't need to change it. Now I know what forever tastes like. I found heaven in your eyes. This wasn't fate, this was design. A cosmic blueprint, your soul matched mine. If it's not you, it's nobody, that's true. You didn't just love me, you knew. Your truth came through, fierce and kind. You held the mirror, you slowed down time. You made me feel like I was born to shine. And you never asked for what wasn't mine. You treat me like I've always belonged, like I'm sacred, like I'm so strong. And now I know what forever tastes like. I found heaven in your eyes. I found heaven in your eyes. I drove down from Worcester with a full tank of hope. She came up from Poughkeepsie like a ghost from a note. Met in the middle where the shoreline sighs. East Lyme, Connecticut, under stardust skies. Target bags in the backseat, medicine for the ache. We laugh like fools at the way our hearts shake. It wasn't a weekend, it wasn't a date. It was the first time, every time, written by fate. It was gummy o'clock and whiskey slow, vodka and starry with nowhere to go. She said I love you with pain on her face. I held her like time couldn't steal this place. One room, one night, one sacred try, where hearts don't lie and stars don't die. Not just a moment, not just a sign. These were the first days of the rest of our lives. She bought her first tarot, hands soft with fire, and mystical horizons lit with quiet desire. Michelle knew, and Tom too, but only the gods secrets under a Virgo moon.
And I'm back.
Their own voice,
How is everyone doing? I had to get some nice tea made.
and I saw forever in the edges of time.
Betty May, Lily Cherry Blossom.
Wasn't the bed, it was the way our silence said what we never said. Dive bar laughter in slow motion.
You guys like the music?
Crammed 10
Pretty good,
years
right?
into 2
Pretty good?
days here.
All right. I'm still here.
It was gummy o'clock and whiskey, slow vodka and starry with nowhere to go. She said I love you
All right.
with splatter on skin, and I felt my whole life finally begin. No script, no map, just our hearts.
Wait, I'm just trying to read this. Hold on. Love is like every time I join the lives, I feel like I'm on the outside of an inside joke that a few people are trying really hard to make sure you know you aren't included. Maybe that's why the low viewers. Maybe it might be. It might be. I don't know. It might be. All right, are we ready?
We didn't just meet.
I look at the low viewer thing as like I'm outrunning my algorithm. Like I offer something so weird. Like if you look at Cosmic Boogeyman, I don't think anyone's doing like the teaching tarot, the live, the Cosmic Codex, the Beyond the Veil with an AI. Like I don't think there's anything like that. Yeah. I just think there's a lot of that. Oh, and the shorts, and the tarot teaching shorts and all that. I have a lot of different content on here. So I think the algorithm's like, what is this? Like, I overwhelm it. So, because I do it, it's all of a sudden I have like a lot of viewers and then it slows down. But what's happens is like the viewers are there, but my subscribers outrun myself. Like I'm outpacing myself. That's what's interesting. Like and I'm live enough. Like if I was live on fewer times, you would see all those people congregate at one live. So that's the other thing. See, Cindy's here. Like, see? Yeah. So how many of you guys, like, you see each other, but you don't see each other at the same live? It's kind of like, oh, hey, there you are again. Like, but I talk about you guys consistently, so it seems like you're all together. That's the thing that's interesting. I bring you together on the channel. I don't care if you're a big membership. If you want to be a member, I welcome you. Like I don't make you be a member. I welcome you. I want you to be who you are. You'll choose you. You'll choose your path. That's what I look for. All right. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for waiting. I do appreciate you guys. I do. Because I love when you guys appreciate yourselves. And that's the thing. That's the hardest thing to get you to do sometimes. Yeah. You know. Oh, and you know what the other thing is I noticed too? Is like it's diluted too. Because I have so much so much of one thing. ADHD. All right, Lily Cherry Blossom or Fatty May.
I call it blueprint time. The word
Well, I think the other thing is maybe I'm on too long. Maybe that's the other thing too. Who knows? I don't even know what my best time is. Like, when's the best time for me to be live?
The world behind my eyes is mine.
How you guys doing? Um, yeah. So is Fatty May gone? Is Fatty May bounced and Lily's gone? So let's do this. Let's pull. Let's do this. I've been on here for over 3 hours. So let's pull for why don't we do this? Why don't we clear the queue? It's actually what I should do anyway. And let you guys. You can join the queue. We'll get you guys in here. Well, the raffle's still running. I'm gonna grab for the raffle right now. And new raffle pool might be a great idea, actually. Can I do that? Actually, can I do that?
So whisper closer than a shadow's kiss. So whisper, it feels like this, it feels like this.
All right, here we go. All right, we'll do this. We'll run the raffle for a few minutes. We'll run the queue for a few minutes. So we'll pick for the last person for the queue for private. We'll pick for the person for the online reading, and then we'll pick for the person for the free reading. Just a couple minutes here. We'll go from there. Well, then we'll go for the. I'll be back tomorrow morning anyway. What a great idea! What a great idea! So this way you can say, "Hey, I want to try to get the private reading or both, either one." Yeah. Unless you get a reading tonight. Then I'll say no. I will literally just delete you out. I think once my intuition turned off earlier, people were like, they were like, they knew I was right. Like, because I was like, you could see it happen. It's just interesting. It was so weird, though. I could see it happen. What happened? It was just awkward. Serial, ready? I'll up dinner. Oh, I had fun. I actually enjoyed. I really had a good time tonight. I would love to I'd love to hang with you one night, Ethereal, and do like a late night thing. I think that would be fun again. Like that would be awesome. Like kind of push back and then go on later, but yeah. Right, ready, guys? All right, we're ready. We're ready for the final countdown. Or should I'll wait till 9:30. I'll give it 4 more minutes. We'll give people a chance. I'm just hanging with you guys anyway. But yeah, it was really fun. The depth was unmatched tonight, I have to say. I was like, if you're kind of tuning in at the end here, I do appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for the, thank you for the donation, for the pity donation. You're like, here, Mr. Cosmic. No, I appreciate it. No, I really, it's fun. I do need a banana. It's awesome. It's awesome to be here and take this time, because this is not like teaching. Like when I go to school, I'm getting paid. I do that. This is like teaching, but in a different way. It's like, I don't know the messages. Like, it's like all of a sudden I open the envelope and here's the lesson plan. And as I read the next card, I'm like, oh God, like, I don't know what I just have to take it. And then there's like, it says, like at school, I hit the end of the day and I'm like, oh, I'm exhausted. Like that last class is not the same as my first class. Can I be honest with you guys? They know. The kids know. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, shut up. You know, it's crazy. I mean, I have a great time with the kids, but it's a different energy that we have at the end. Everybody does. The kids, me, everybody. All the building is. We're exhausted. But we try to put the same energy out. And it's cool though, right? It's like I see it here. And I pushed past 4 hours one summer at night. I was like, oh, it was exhausting. But I knew the readings weren't the same. And so the fact that I got to about 3 hours today was awesome. I locked in. I didn't care. I just was in the zone. Right? And in the flow? Was that what it is? Love that. All right. So I had a really good time with you guys tonight. I love just being there, and I love that. I love actually having. Oh my God, my voice is dying out. You can hear it. Yeah, see, that's how I know. And that only happens here. Like never when I'm teaching, never any other day, nothing. And no matter, I actually refilled my iced tea. I got some sparkling ice water, and nothing. It just, my throat chakra goes shoop, starts to close. Like, so let's do this. Let's get that final person pulled from the queue. Oh, I you know what I didn't do? I didn't open the queue. Okay, whatever. Sorry. Anyway, the raffle's still there. I am exhausted. All right, let's go to the giveaways. That part is still here. It's only two of you guys. Really, that's awesome. But it is what it is. I feel like the ending of this night imploded. As a teacher, I'd say this is where I have to self-reflect. All right, here we go. Let me close entries. Quick winner. Country 1. There you go. Here, I'll just let you both can email me at this point. Thanks for hanging out with me. So just both email me. I'll get you guys both in. That was fun. It was fun tonight. I had a great time. There's no losers in this baseball game here. No, I had a great time with both of you guys, all you guys. Seriously. It actually is my fault. I really let this run way too long. And I need to have some way somehow to kind of get pulled from this. And that's kind of my fault. Sorry about that, everybody. Seriously. The raffle was there, and I just kind of let it go way too long. But I do appreciate you guys. And but yeah, email me at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com. I'll get you guys links to get the free readings. And I definitely appreciate you guys as we as I look at myself heading into summer, when it's really cosmic o'clock all summertime. That's when it gets real fun. Ethereal, you remember, like I was on all times. I was live all the time. So I had just established a schedule with everybody. It's working good. Everything's great, cruising, and then boom, I'm on it the morning, afternoon, night. You guys didn't know. You guys had no idea. So I have to I'll reestablish a new schedule with you guys for the summertime. So you'll know. You guys will know. Yeah. It was awesome. I was on all the time. Like literally every day you had me live. Like it was awesome. I loved it. So anyway, reach out to me at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com, Country and Lilith. Let me know. I'm so happy to have you guys be part of the channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Like, no joke, less than 12 hours, I'll be back here. So if you're looking for any private readings, head over to cosmicboogeyman.com. And as always, stay safe. I'll see you really, really soon. Thanks, guys, for being here. I appreciate everything you do. Share the channel. Share it. I promise. Let them know I'm here. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.